Good morning, Vietnam. Good morning, Vietnam. I wanted to retry that one. All right. What is up, fellas? It's NFL Sunday. You know where we are. You know what we do. You know who we be. Welcome to the Hunnaball stream. It's week 14. The Giants are on bye. You know what? Honestly, I'm a little happy about it. Let's save us a week of losing. Let's save us a week of pain and torment. The week is starting. I started the stream right at 10. We got Hank here. What is up, Hank? I'm feeling good this morning. Got a good night's rest. Got a Diet Coke riding shotgun. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. I just wanted to highlight this really quick. Football news. Not a college watcher. Championship week college was kind of mid, Otis says. Well, shoot. I didn't watch. Come on, man. I need this stupid chat to work. Come on. We got Ashkan here. Mohammed's here. We got Anvolix. Titans dub incoming. Oh, you know we're going to be watching it. There we go. Finally, the chat's working. All right. We will take it. I wanted to headline this really quick. I don't know much about college football, obviously. Don't play this video. I don't want to hear Ty Simpson talk. That's not even Ty Simpson. Yeah, anyone got any takes on this? I don't really know what... It may have been mid, but it ruined my week. Damn it. Damn it, Andy Sams. I mean, Ohio State's at 2. I feel like that's not too bad. Yeah, anyone got any takes on this? If you guys live near a Baskin Robbins, 99 cents a scoop. There's one like right next to me. Shoot, Mohammed. Nice tip. I might go. Thank you, Mohammed. Damn. Don't know why only Mohammed's messages are showing up on the little chat box here. OBS is really giving me a hard time. There it is. There it is. At least Ohio State lost. That was fun. Okay, so Ohio State lost. Again, I did not know that. I did not watch, but they're still the 2. So I think everyone will live. Duke should be in over JMU. Gale's here. Stoner Cat's here. Browns, Titans. Lord save our souls. It's a Super Bowl preview. I'm wearing this hoodie. I got a feeling this isn't going to last. I got to fix my multi-view. I want to keep on Vikings Manders. I really do. Just because... we're definitely going to get Titans Cleveland in one of the boxes. A lot of good games on today. We got Giants Fan 10. We got the whole band here. It's great. Shoot, man. And there goes... Oh, is that Vele? Saints across the 50 on the kick return. I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling good. I'm glad everyone's showing out. I'll pull up the scores. But yeah, if anyone has any last second takes on the CFB or CFP bracket, please let me know. I don't know jack shit about all this. I don't... Tulane and James Madison. What? Again, I don't know how it works, so feel free to enlighten me. A&M, nice. A lot of, I don't know. I feel like A&M, Texas Tech, and Indiana's logos look similar. That might be a hot take. Something about them. Red with the... Anyway, I'm done. This is what happens when I talk about college. Their logos are similar. Yeah, no. Let's get to the real football. Let's get to the real sports. It's 2nd and 11 for the Titans. Isaiah likely just caught a big pass. I'm going to be all over the place this morning. I don't care. I don't know why. I love on the my favorite thing about the ESPN website is when you click on something and it doesn't like go. That's my favorite part. Whole website. Anyways, let me make sure this Josh Allen video doesn't autoplay. Last thing I want to do is hear Josh Allen's voice in my ear. We got Seahawks Falcons happening now. I didn't know that was a thing. Perfect. These are actually the exact games that we are watching at the moment. We got Red Zone in the quad box. We got Manders Vikings, because why not? The revenge game for 9. We got Browns Titans, and the Browns are wearing alts, so now my thumbnail looks even less accurate. And we have Bengals Bills. I missed some chats. Let's see. The committee cooked. All right, so some people like it. Giants Fan 10 likes it. Bama sadly lost to Georgia. Saw that one. Indiana upset Lil Bro Ohio State. Duke beat Virginia. Texas Tech crushed BYU. There you go. Suck it, BYU. First down, T. Higgins. Duke should be in. Miami's in. That's all that matters. Winning head-to-head matchups still matter. Duke should be in over JMU. That's facts. All right. I'm glad we can get some agreement. 3rd and 5 for the Bengals. Joe Burrow finds... Oh, T. Higgins. First down. Move the sticks. There you go. Concussion for what? There goes the Titans. Is that Io Manor? No, that's Spears. Ty J. Spears down to the 29. Also, Vikings moving the football. Aaron Jones running strong. It's a good day. JMU sucks. They've lost the only Power 4 team they've played all year. Let's go. Notre Dame's out. There we go. There we go. Just waiting on this Packers game, man. Even as a biased Packers fan, I still think it's the most anticipated game of the week. We got Jarvis. Jarvicious. Really? Who do the Packers have again? I feel like I'm with you. Packers have the Bears. That is a very anticipated game. This should be the Sunday game. But we got a lot of good matchups this week, to be honest. You know, when you look at it, I mean, the 1 o'clock / 4 o'clock isn't going to be amazing, but Bears-Packers will be enough to get you through. I feel like Texans-Chiefs is a good one. Must-win game for both teams, basically. Chiefs, obviously, more so. And then we got the Monday game. But I think this 10 o'clock window is where you want to be. Not to, you know, not to rain on our parade here. I will be heading out after this first window of games, but that is all right. We got uncreative, 9 moving the ball. Exactly. I'm not even watching the games because I'm trying to keep up, trying to get acclimated here. I go to Duke, want to see my team in the playoffs. That would be sick. By the way, Saints in the red zone. Very well in the red zone. Could the Saints beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? We also got a first down for the Vikings. We got a third down for the Titans. We're all over the place. Shuck is looking good. I mean, they're moving the ball. I haven't watched too much Saints tape, but they are moving the ball. So are the Bengals. Damn. Dolphins on the 1-yard line. Tua, touchdown to Jalen Waddle. Our first blood of the day is Jalen Waddle. Okay, sure. Why not? Let's go, Tua. Hey, Tua moved up in the hill. But Tua is in the same tier as CJ Stroud. Just in case anyone's wondering. I think that's a Saints tub. I think. Joy to the world. Can I skip this song? I'm not trying to hear someone's voice in my ear. My voice is enough. There we go. Devin Neal Tutty. There we go. Nice. There we go, Hank. All right, let me see what else I missed. I was rooting for 8-5 Duke to make it. Would have been back-to-back years. Devils making the playoffs. Oh, they made it last year? Oh, come on, man. I chose to start Burrow and Christian Watson over Mahomes Rice stack. Wait, but did you sit Rashee Rice for Christian Watson? Because that's crazy. It should have let Texas in over Miami. Not letting Texas in sets a bad precedent. Ooh. That's the thing. There's so many politics in college football. Probably the only week I'm going to have Burrow pick up Dart back up next week. All right, there we go. 9, 1st and 10. Is that a touchdown? I think it is. Johnny Munt, is it? Oliver, who is 84 on the Vikings? That's a touchdown for the Vikings. I told you guys. There's no name graphic for the Fox touchdown, so it must be some rando. Also, the Bengals are well within the red zone, I think. God, who scored that? Can they put a name on the graphic? Who scored that? Who's 84 on the Vikings? I guess I could just... Oh, I guess I could just look at it on the ESPN app. Let's see. Okay. Oliver, knew it. Josh Oliver. Didn't know the fella's first name. Touchdown Vikings. I told you guys this was my lock of the week. And the line definitely moved, by the way, from Vikings minus 1.5. Line definitely moved since Jaden Daniels was playing. Also, Titans touchdown. Io Manor. Come on. Also, I'm wishing everyone luck in the home stretch of the fantasy football week. This is it. This is where you clinch your buys. This is where you make the playoffs. This is where you get eliminated from the playoffs. So I hope you guys have a kick-ass fantasy week. Damn. It's a good week of football. Giants aren't even playing. This is awesome. Again, don't need to hear about Josh Allen. There it is. Okay. The dread is gone. Last year, Sun Devils made it. This year would have been Blue Devils. Duke is Blue Devils. Okay. Oh, I get it. I just got twisted up there because I read these chats fast. Louisiana's governor commonly interferes with LSU football. That's something I was thinking about a lot. Not a lot. I thought about it for like 2 minutes and then I moved on. By the way, Dan Jones intercepted. So we're going to get Jags football within the red zone. Maybe house call. What do we got? Okay. God, man. All these damn songs, bro. There we go. Nice. 3rd and 9 for the Bengals. I'm all over the place. Here's what I was going to say. Here's what trips me up about college football, right? We got Mr. Fantov here. What trips me up about college football is that some of these colleges, LSU, Ohio State, they're state universities. So that money has to funnel through the state somehow, some way. So now you have governments in sports. And obviously this has been a thing for a while. Ohio State's been around for a minute now. But I just thought that was interesting. University of Georgia. Pretty sure that's a public university. It is. It's a public university funded in part by the state, no? So all this money going in and out of college football, especially in the era of NIL, I feel like gets really tricky. And I'm sure someone's laundering money. And by someone, I mean everyone. Bengals in the red zone. Can't really see what's going on, though. What just happened? Wait, what just happened? Okay, my YouTube TV just hit a crazy lag. It just changed from my YouTube TV quad box just changed from Red Zone to NFL Network without me pressing anything. NFL Red Zone, the channel on YouTube TV, is now on NFL Network. I don't know what is going on. So I guess we'll just kind of wait and see what happens here. Not exactly the premium channel that I paid for. It's bad enough that Red Zone has like 1 million ads now, but now I can't even watch the stupid thing because the broadcast went out. Pretty bold of them to increase prices, add ads, and also make it worse. Whatever. Who put Shadu up top? You know, we did as a community. As a community. I think Houston's defense may stifle Rice. Meanwhile, I think Watson can get a bomb or two versus Green Bay. All right. Shoot, okay. I'm with it. It's possible. I'm assuming you mean, you said Christian Watson, right? Because Christian Watson plays in the Packers, so I'm assuming there's something's up here. Yeah, Christian Watson, so, you know. Look, we got Packers, we got Bears. That should be a fun one. Bears defense is all over the place. Colts Jags is a really important game. Yes, it is. And Dan Jones threw a pick in his own territory. Also, Bengals in the red zone. First and goal for the Jags. Upset watch is going to cost us 2 first-round picks if we win. Oh, because you're going to... Wait, what do you mean? It's not going to cost you 2 first-round picks. You're not going to have to trade back up. Might cost you a couple spots, but not picks. Upset watch. Here we go, Titans. NFL stadiums are heavily funded. My mouse. Heavily funded by public tax money, negotiate for massive money to stay in cities. It's all shit. It's best not to think about it. No, Again, my owner video, one of my more bummer videos on this channel, put a big spotlight on that. Also, touchdown Bengals, Chase Brown. That sucks. I'm pretty sure I'm playing him. Damn it. But yeah, so that is a good point. NFL stadiums are pretty dangerous, and I think they've ruined cities. And the argument that stadiums increase overall infrastructure of cities is completely backwards. Red Zone's back on, by the way, but it's laggy as all hell. So again, A1 job YouTube, touchdown Jags, Travis Etienne, A1 job YouTube. You guys are doing awesome. Highest paid state employee in 47 out of 50 state. Wait, highest paid state employee is either the basketball or football coach of one of the universities. Yeah, because I guess they're government employees. That's what's tripping me up. It's like working at the DMV, being the Ohio State head coach. It's, you know, which is it? We got a lockdown in Mecca. Come on, Saints. You got the fans foaming at the mouth for a dub here. And honestly, I'd be happy about it. Helps the Giants draft position. Lamar's going deep. Zay Flowers, 31-yard grab. Lamar looks good. Jalen Ramsey thought he was out of bounds, but we all know Jalen Ramsey's usually wrong about this kind of stuff. Also, Browns lost yards on the first down. Let's see what happens on second. 2nd and 14 for Shador. It's a handoff. They don't trust him to throw. It is now going to be 3rd and 10 at best. Also, Manders moving the ball. That kind of sucks. Felt really good about my pick. Now Manders moving the ball. James Pierce sacking Sam Darnold. A lot of games happening right now. Giants are none of them. Falcons maybe can beat the Seahawks. That would be nuts. That would be crazy. Much prefer my stadium to be in the city as opposed to the suburbs. No, I agree with that, but I don't even think... Do suburban stadiums even work? Also, 4th and 4 for Baltimore. Do suburban stadiums even work? Is that a thing? I guess Green Bay is an example. But I mean, it's not exactly like location that's getting me. It's just the funding of it. Like a lot of cities pay for these stadiums. Shador sacked on 3rd and 11. Maybe fumbled, not quite. Jeffrey Simmons with the play. He did the perfect timing. No! He did the watch! Jeffrey Simmons did the watch thing. What? You can't do that in Cleveland? In front of our the hometown hero? Shador, he's not the hometown hero. The Shador Sanders? What? He did it! Golly. Anyway, Ravens up 3-0. Browns are going to punt. This sucks. This really was a Super Bowl preview. Almost right, we have a generational prospect in Chase Young. Well, I'm pretty sure Chase Young has more sacks than Abdul Carter this year. So, you know, you take the good with the bad. Browns punt. Flag? Flag down. Might be a false start. It's a false start. Browns moving back 5. Again, red zone going right back to the NFL Network. I don't know what is going on with YouTube TV today. I kind of just want to blame Red Zone, though, as an entity and a channel. I'm mad. Something's up. I don't like it. I'm back watching NFL Network like some schlup who didn't pay for all this, for these premium channels. Damn. Anyways. Broncos Stadium works fine. They're moving it closer to downtown. Well, yeah, I'm not saying, I mean, yeah. It works fine. Yeah, it's a turf field. I don't doubt that it works fine. I'm just talking about the overall city infrastructure, but I'm with you, Mr. Fan of. Yeah, it's you know, there really is no point in thinking too much about it. I do agree with that. Red Zone's back. Geez, I watched Ohio State lose yesterday. Now I'm forced to watch the Browns. Tough day for the city of Ohio, but at least you got the 2016 NBA Finals. How often do people in Ohio hear that? I'm just curious. Is it like, yeah, things are bad, but at least you got that one thing that happened almost a decade ago. I was watching a video on it. By the way, I don't like shouting out too many YouTube channels because it makes me feel inadequate. But let me say something really quick. There's a channel that is way bigger than mine. I'm sure you guys have heard of it, but there's a channel that I was just binging all week. This channel right here, not even a basketball guy, Post 2K. This channel is awesome. If you ever get bored and have watched every Hunnaball video, check out this guy's page. It is sick. So watching a video on the 2016 Cavs. Also, Bucky Irving, touchdown. Buccaneers, even the score. Who wants to sail with them Bucks? We're the Titans and nobody cares. We're beating the Browns. Got a tip punt to the 50. Yeah, I saw that. I just didn't even react. I saw the Browns had really good field position. I thought it was just a bad punt. But apparently, it was tipped. So there we go. 7-0 ball midfield. Come on, Titans. This is Cam Ward's debutante game. It's going to come out and really show people that he's for real. He's the real deal. So glad Ann Volix is here. While we got Browns Titans in one of the boxes. This is great. This is game of the year. I was going to guess Synthetic Sports. Synthetic Sports is a good channel too. But I don't love their... I don't watch their stuff. It's a good channel. I don't mesh with their style. You know what I mean? It feels like a podcast, which is cool, but I don't go to YouTube to listen to podcasts. I go to Spotify to listen to podcasts, and even then, I only listen to like 2. Sonar Cat loves Post 2K. Hell yeah. Something I hate about CFB fans is how they hate Cinderellas and would much rather see the old SEC and Big Ten big names every year. Yeah, I think... Again, this is very much an outsider's take on college football, but I think the institution and the politics of it are what, I don't know, kind of drives me away. But I feel like that's a really concrete and fundamental part of the sport. Dawson Knox 32-yard grab. It's a really like fundamental part of the game because there's so much history in college sports. There's a lot of just, I don't want to say blood money, but a lot of undocumented earnings. I'm sure a lot of shady shit happens in CFB. I don't think that's a hot take to say. So I just feel like. It's just the way the business of college football runs just really drives me crazy. Everything about it, to be honest with you, the rankings, not even like, I don't want to say the fans, but the fans, the people that are like really, really into college. It's like, there's usually like it leaves a bad taste in my mouth discussing college ball. It's like, yeah, I'm punching my TV because an 18-year-old couldn't catch a pass. It's like, man, come on. I don't know, dude. There's many reasons why I don't watch college sports, and not as some like socio-political stance either. I just think the NFL is better, and I also just am not into the tradition of college football, which I get is most of the draw. But if you're late to the party, just skip it. You know, that's my take. Or when the Browns, I completely just tailed off that comment too. I barely even answered what you said, Otis. I barely even answered. Because again, I don't know. There's just a lot of history and tradition in college football. And I feel like and when I say college football fans, I mean like old heads who, you know, have been watching the Tide for 60 years. We're watching in black and white. They'll tailgate, even though they didn't even go to Bama. You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm all for sports fandom. It's cool. But I just think college sports fandom just feels a little, I don't know, cringe. Especially if you don't currently go to the school. It's one thing to go to a game when you're at the school, when you're attending it. But, you know, if you're 50 and you're tailgating Ohio State and you didn't even go there, I don't know. I just feel like that's I'm calling people out now. We got Hay in here. Remember when the Browns won their division in 1989? It was that long ago. Wow. Well over 30 years. Jeez. I also benched Kyron for Monongai. This could be a big backfire week for me in fantasy. It sounds like you're risking it all on the line, and I like it. I like it, but I need a James Cook touchdown right here and right now. Also, Steelers in the red zone. Jalen Warren. About a yard shy of the first down. 3rd and 1. Alabama been paying the players since NIL roll flipping time. Since before. Yeah, exactly. The talent disparity is too much in CFB for there to be a real Cinderella run. Yeah, exactly. And another thing, the NIL stuff is such a mess. No G5 team is winning the Natty unless some trainer decides to pump a program full of funding. Yeah, totally. Unless the Saudis get involved. Also, an Auburn head coach became a U.S. senator. That's great. That's great. That's really good. Credentials. Sidewalk alumni is a common thing, especially if you went to a non-D1 school. No, I get that. I get that, right? Sidewalk. Again, like I know I sound like I'm ripping on people who just want to enjoy the sport. Also, touchdown Dolphins, by the way, they're up big. I'm not ripping on people who want to enjoy the sport. I get it, right? Not everyone can go to LSU or not everyone can go to Bama. Maybe this is just sour grapes for me because I didn't go to a football school and I'm also not that into college. But I don't know. I'm more specifically talking. Yeah, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I went to a CSU that dissolved their football and basketball teams like 5-10 years before I attended, so I never got interested in that, sadly. Yeah, me too. Me too. I went to a college that didn't have a football school. I went to 2, actually, that didn't have football. Just had to live with it. Whatever. College is great to me because Indiana's historically bunts. Now they're 1 for the first time ever. That's what I mean. Yeah, that's something to be thrilled about. Hang your hat on, because when you go to the school, it's like, oh, the energy's here, the vibes. I don't know. There's just something about grown-ass men ripping on people that aren't even old enough to drink. Sometimes, or aren't even old enough to vote. Something about that just rubs me the wrong way. I don't know. Dan Jones moving the football. I think the Colts are in the red zone. So there we go. If you do want to watch CFP, skip the group of 5 matches. I don't think that the group of 5 this year is gonna be good enough to compete. All right. Well, we're gonna stream something CFP. Also, 3rd and goal for the Manders. They're probably gonna score. We're gonna stream some kind of CFP thing, and I'm just gonna guess these players' names and, like, you know, make my hot takes about people that I know nothing about. That's my game. CFP is the future players of the NFL. That is a good point. If you like seeing who's next up, CFP is the thing for you. I just can't, dude. I can't, man. I can't commit to that. At least not right now. I love the draft, but man, sometimes. 3rd and goal for the Commanders. 2nd and goal for the Steelers. This song. I'm gonna be watching this stupid non-copyright Christmas music all day, aren't I? That's great. What if I'm not old enough to vote either? Well, that's fine. I just don't look. I'm just saying. I just don't appreciate. Like, I'm picturing this like 60-year-old dude in the South just watching Bama, like, you know, and it's fine. Guy's allowed to enjoy his life. A guy's allowed to watch and enjoy sports. But I just feel like he's watching there. He's like, this kid sucks. And it's like, that kid is 17. I don't know. I feel like I'm digging myself further in a hole. Aaron Rodgers, rushing touchdown. Let's go. Steelers up 7-3 on the Ravens. Let's go. I got to actually watch NFL now. Got Gale here. Oh, the 50-year-olds with full Paul Bear Bryant back tats are the worst. Thank you. All right. Now I feel vindicated. Never went to LSU, but I was a fan since I was a kid. Knew a few players that went over the years. Yeah. If you've been a fan forever, then sure. Since before you went to... again, everyone can like sports in whatever way they want. I don't want to be the... Wow, Manders went for it on 4th and goal. Didn't get it. They didn't score. But the Colts did. Touchdown, Jonathan Taylor. A lot of points today, this morning. Jalen Harrell has more sacks than Myles Garrett this game. Didn't the game just start? Chose a basketball school over football school. Now we're ACC football champs. Give me an easy bowl game. This might be the most successful Duke football season of all time. There you go, Gale. Duke. Alum of our favorite QB, Dan Jones. Beat every team in the North Carolina and won the ACC. That's big. We all know what they say about the ACC. That's a power conference in college football. So there you go. Wait, they beat Clemson? Wow. That's nuts. Go Duke. There goes Charbonnet. 27-yard rush. Seahawks moving the football. I'd rather just look up draft prospects tape during the offseason, honestly. I'm completely with you, Stoner Cat. I'm the same way. I'd rather just watch the film. Rather just watch the film and hear the analysis. ASU almost won a Cinderella run. Do you think a team will go into Cinderella soon? That would be cool. And again, I understand the appeal of college basketball because there is more likelihood for a Cinderella run. But again, in college football, the CFP, NIL, just everything institutionally with college football just gives me the creeps. Look, this is the only year I've had watching football this year outside of a few. It's the only happiness I've had watching football this year. A few brief moments outside of Dart and Scat. The U is back until we lose in the first round. Yeah, man, enjoy what you want to enjoy. There's a red zone ad. Enjoy what you want to enjoy, man. But yeah, no, until we lose in the first round. Listen, it's all right. Giants are going to be back. Giants are going to be back. Clemson sucks. That's a big victory. Well, I don't know. Dabo Sweeney. Someone scored. I didn't see. Me and Gale are mortal enemies. I'm a UNC fan. That's so funny. That's so funny. I do know that. That is the one thing I'll give college. Rivalries are sick. The college rivalries are way better than NFL rivalries. That I will give you. Ohio State, Michigan is electric. I watched that game and I really could give less of a damn about college football. Okay. Okay. I might just change this mix. I'm like losing my mind here. I'm like so sick of hearing someone else talk in my ear. I've had it. Anyways, over under a half text back. Over under a half text back from the girl that I like before the stream's over. Over under. drop your picks down below. I have no idea what I'm going to do for the halftime Hinge update. I have no clue. I haven't had the app in like 2 weeks. No clue. We're going to have to pivot. Anyways, let's get back to football. See, oh, what the hell just happened? Okay, so Jackson Smith and Jigba is running. If you're not watching Seahawks Falcons, Jackson Smith and Jigba is running to the marker to get a first down, and then right on the line he drops the ball. Literally, he didn't get stripped. He just straight up drops the ball in front of the marker. Now it's 4th and 1 for Seattle. They're probably going to go for it. Also, 3rd and 9 for the Titans. Let's see what Cam Ward's cooked up here. Let's go. More Christmas music. You know what also sucks? These people aren't good at singing either. 4th and 1, Sam Darnold tush push, Cam Ward intercepted. Damn it all. Oh no, is he going to house call that? Wow, wow, big return for the Browns. What a play. What a play, man. Jeez, you could have seen that interception coming a mile away. Damn, that was not a good throw by Cam Ward. That was a rookie mistake in every sense of the word. If Jackson Dart did that, I'd be so bummed. I'd be so hurt. So, you know. Prayers out to Tennessee. Let's watch this pick again. I think that's Swessinger off the outside, blitzing off the edge. That is a Jets turnover, by the way. He jumps inside and throws it. That's the easiest pick of that fella's career. Don't know who 30 is on the Browns, but that is a money pick. There we go. Oh, is that Devin Bush? No way. Yeah, it's Devin Bush. Meanwhile, 9 first down Vikings. Anyways. Woof. Okay, I missed a lot. Well, it's not as big of a win against Clemson 3 years ago today. Going into Death Valley and beating Clemson is still no small feat. Agreed. I mean, I don't know. Getting to see Bama beat an Auburn team that had 8+ drops gave me so much joy. Really? We're Bama fans around here? I feel like oh, that's right. Everyone hates Auburn. I forgot why, but everyone's supposed to hate Auburn. Also, Harold Fannin, big first down, needed that. They still have a crap ton of 5 stars. Just Dabo's slowing down. Under. Damn, Otis. Also, NIL scares me. Coaches and players have no faith in their own colleges. Scares me too. Might ruin pro and collegiate football. Seahawks in the... How the hell did the Seahawks get to 1st and goal? I thought they got a false start. Anyways. Used to think exactly how you did on college, but then I went to ASU. Now I know I'm a fan. But that's fair, right? That's fair. You get the experience. I've only been to 1 college football game in person in my life, and it was Boston College, so, you know, do with that what you will. It's not like I went to Ohio State. I'm sure if I went to like an LSU game in Death Valley, I'd like freak out. But again, I graduated college. Job's finished. I'll take the over then if Otis is taking the under. All right. We got 1 and 1. Let's see. I texted her at about an hour ago. We'll see. This girl is notorious for taking forever to respond. I think at halftime, I'm just going to talk about the things that are upsetting me within the confines of this talking phase. Shador, almost in the red zone, finds Jerry Jeudy over the middle. And the Browns are officially in the red zone. 2nd and 7. 3rd and 7, actually. Gonna crack open a Diet Coke. When in doubt, Diet Coke. I had Diet Coke before I had water today. That's great. My body didn't care for that at all. I had a sip of that Diet Coke, and my body's not happy. Anyways, putting all my money on the over. Hunnaball mode. All right, we're going for it. Come on, Shador. Shador's rolling out in the pocket. He's feeling frisky. Throw it! Throw it! He throws it away. It is now 4th and 8. Shador is angry. He runs off to the sideline, takes his helmet off, and is talking to someone. Harold Fannin, I don't know. What a leader. What a guy. Shador Sanders. We're going to get a field goal for the Browns. This guy is fun to watch. Also, I really haven't been paying too much attention to Bengals Bills, but Mike Gesicki with a big catch. We're already one. Nope, never mind. I think he dropped it. We're already a quarter through in that one. So, forgive me if I'm a little all over the place this morning. There's a lot of football going on. Look at all the points that have been scored. I feel like we just started. We're half an hour into this stream, but it feels like we just started. So I'm happy about it. I'm juiced. Is that a JSN touchdown? Nope. Brown's kick is up and good. Andre Schmeit or whatever. There's a flag down. I was scared. I think someone was going to poach Manny Diaz, but I think we still have him for another 2 years while his kid's still here. Nice. All right, Gail. Just maybe some hot chocolate coffee. Let's go, Jeffrey. We're watching the Browns game. Nice. Hot chocolate coffee. That sounds sick. Caller at halftime. That's funny. If we start dating, I'll call her at halftime one of these next weeks. That would be sick. For the record, by the way, this girl is... this is gonna be funny. This girl's like anti-chat, by the way. She's like anti-you guys. She told me next time I get on stream, tell you guys that you're like idiots or something. This is what she said. Because last week... And again, I want to talk about the football games, but really quick. Last week, I asked you guys if it was worth sending basically a confirmation text because we went out last Sunday. Damn, it's only been a week. It feels like it's been a year. But yeah, I asked you guys, is it worth sending a confirmation text? And the overwhelming majority was no. And then apparently she almost called off the date because I didn't send a confirmation text. Also, Joe Burrow to T. Higgins touchdown. She almost called off the date. So then I told her, I was like, yeah, my chat told me to, chat told me not to send a confirmation text. And she was like, well, why would you go to AI for dating advice? I'm like, I didn't go to AI. I'm not what? I didn't go to AI. Who do you think I am? I was talking to real people. True blue, real people. So she told me, I just lost my train of thought changing the song. So then she told me, she was like, well, tell your chat that, they're wrong. That you got to send a confirmation text. She got all mad. It's like, your chat doesn't know shit. And I'm like, well, we know ball. We know sports. Damn. Yeah, Gail, I wasn't on the stream last week. Yeah, you got to check it out, Gail. You got to tune into every single one. The lore keeps building. Crumble Cookie helped BYU retain their coach from Penn State, attempting to steal. That's so funny. I know Crumble is based in Utah. There you go. Big Mormon thing. Did you see that BTJ grab? Oh, shit. No, I didn't. Damn it. No, I didn't. I'm too busy watching a Coke AI ad. Let's see. Trevor. Touchdown Jags. There it is. You made it sound like it was like some crazy catch. Oh, wait, no, that wasn't even the catch. That was Jacoby Myers. I did not see the BTJ catch. I was too busy talking about my dating life. But touchdown Jags. Jags on top. Trevor's lighting it up. And the Colts defense is for real. Is Trevor going to move to the Hall of Fame? Is he going to be a Hall of Fame QB after this? Oh my God, they're showing a graphic during Titans Browns. Shador waited 42 hours to be picked in the draft. That's messed up, man. Why would they pull that up? Anyway, Dolphins in the red zone again, I think. Yeah, I don't know why it says 1st and 10. They're on the 5-yard line. But Dolphins could go up 21-0 here on the Jets. I'll tell you, Mike McDaniels has saved his job. It's easy to make. Just get hot chocolate powder, stir it up in coffee. Huh. Never thought of that. Is that like a Midwest thing? I got to see that BTJ grab, though. Trying to explain online things like a streamer chat to people who don't live online like that is honestly horrendous. Well, you know what, though? I wanted to sound all cool. I wanted her to assume because the way the conversation went, I was like, yeah, chat told me not to, you know, do that. It's like, yeah, and she's like, I go to chat all the time, but I doesn't mean I'm taking dating advice. And I'm like, and I knew exactly what she meant. I knew she meant AI, and I was just like, nah. And I just kind of played dumb for a little bit, and then I was like, I stream to real people. I don't ask a computer what to do. So, you know, I'm the real deal. I'm the real deal. Drop a like if you haven't already. Let's grow this stream to thousands of people. That way I can tell her the chat is that way if she makes fun of me for chat again, then she'll be the one that will get the last laugh. I don't know. Just can't defend a parked car right now. Bounty's here. Wait, it's not Bounty. Bounty's here. That's it. Oh! Is that Pollard? Tony Pollard. I'm playing him in fantasy. Of course I am. Please tackle him. Oh my God, Tony Pollard. I don't think the guy started him though. Tony Pollard, long touchdown. Titans up. If the guy I'm playing started Tony Pollard, I just lost in fantasy. Just straight up. It's we're like 45 into this. I gotta see. I gotta know. Okay, he didn't. I don't think. Thank God. Wait, he doesn't even have Tony Pollard. Oh, that's funny. He dropped him. Wow, I'm getting smoked though. No way around it. No way around it. Miami defense was a good play though. Okay. Bro, I just liked and showed a soccer ball. Everyone did not like the video. What? It showed a soccer ball. What? I put hashtag football. What do you... A soccer ball? All right, this I gotta fix. Hold on. I gotta fix this. That's just not okay. But yeah, drop a like, fellas, if you haven't already. I can't... That Tony Pollard touchdown was sick, though. Go Titans. Okay, let's see if I can change the description here in real time. I got a feeling I'm not going to be able to, but it's worth a shot. It's so crazy, it just might work. Yeah, NFL. Okay. Yeah, okay. We're just going to take off hashtag football. There we go. Done. Since apparently that's what YouTube's thinking. Oh, maybe because it's the World Cup. Oh, and I put hashtag sports. That's great. Well, we're going to roll with it for now. I got it. Done. All right, changes saved. That should have done it. Again, drop a like if you haven't already. We're on the road to more than 2710 subscribers. Still soccer ball. Well, to hell with it then. Because there's no soccer hashtags down below. There's nothing. There's nothing. Anyways, so it's 14-3 Titans-Browns. This game's getting out of hand quick. And it was a kickoff out of bounds. So there you go. It's a really good performance by both teams. Meanwhile, Bills are down 14-3. I didn't even really notice. I didn't see the Bengals score their second touchdown, but I guess it was Chase Brown. Anyways, Bills are in trouble, man. It's snowing, and they're in the second quarter now, and they're losing 14-3. Meanwhile, Jage on 3rd and 8, 9 puts it right on Jordan Addison. Nice pass. Nice pass. Chat, a congregation of individuals. Yeah, exactly. A sports collective. Josh Allen. Oh, almost intercepted. Damn. Bounce off Keon Coleman. By the way, I don't know if you guys noticed the thumbnail. I went for a cookie theme. Quinshon Judkins. Is he going to score? Down at the 2. What a play. Another textbook Shedeur Sanders chunk play. He throws a screen pass and then the receiver takes it and goes. But he's going to get credit for it. He's going to get credit for it. That's a 58-yard pass from Shedeur Sanders. I'm pretty sure he threw it backwards, but hey, you take the yards where you can. Quinshon Judkins, come on. That was sick. 58-yard grab. What I was going to say was, I don't know if you guys noticed in the thumbnail or not, I put a lot of cookies, you know, because Keon Coleman loves cookies. Just thought that was funny. 9 resurrecting his career right now. Who called it? Hunnaball called it. I'm telling you guys. I gotta start doing locks. That's what I gotta start doing. Because this week, I said it on Thursday. My lock of the week is Vikings spread. I don't know what it updated to after JD5 started playing, but it only would have gotten better. So hold on. I'm gonna pretend that I don't hear the music playing right now. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so it was Vikings minus 1.5. Then they kicked it to Manders minus 1.5. Either way, Vikings like it. I love it. Last week, my lock of the week was Panthers over the Rams. And that was sick. That made me happy. So there we go. All right, let's change this song. Fourth and 4. Bills are going for it. Josh Allen. Pressure gets to him, but he breaks through. And gets him. Gabe Davis. First down Bills. Bills still fighting. There we go. Let's go, Judkins. That man started in fantasy. There we go. Big. He was about 2 yards away from getting you an extra 6 points, but we'll take it. Also, Lamar, who's dealing with an ankle injury, according to Jay Glazer, just ran for a big first down against the Steelers. So there you go. So 9 starts playing good when I start the Commanders defense. You cannot hedge 9. Not while he's developing. It is... What is going on in the Jags game right now? Oh, no. Dan Jones is holding his leg. Uh-oh. Dan Jones is really limping. Oh, no. Dan Jones might be finished, fellas. No! What the hell? Dan Jones cannot walk. He's taking his helmet off. He's smashing his helmet on the ground. He's pissed. Damn it, that sucks. That actually is really frustrating, man. Damn it, poor Dan Jones. Is AR playing? Or is he still on IR? Damn, 13th is John Cena's last match. That makes me sad. But it's time. What happened here? Non-contact? Oh no, bro. Dan Jones just tore his ACL. Or something. Something just happened. Or maybe he re-aggravated the fibula injury. Does anybody know? Anybody know what the hell just happened? I know we're not just bots, Hannah. You know, that was something that I said. I was like, how do I know these are real people? But then I remembered the Hannah's hotline. So you guys have to be pretty advanced bots. Indiana Jones is hurt, man. Also, Quinshon stepped out around the 20. So now we're going to get Shador a full red zone trip. Also, Bills moving the football. Can we get it to James Cook? For the love of God. Come on, Bills, man. Man, these receivers are not moving. Everyone's just staying still. Bills Mafia is ice cold. Jeez. Colts might be done. The Perna curse wheel strikes again. What did Perna do? Well, there goes Indiana Jones' big contract. Browns are going to win. I mean, they're down 14-3, but they could... Oh, what the hell? Wait, they marked him at the 2? They was out of bounds. All right, whatever. Is that a touchdown, Vikings? Jordan Mason. Touchdown, Vikes. Want to rock and roll all night, party every day. Let's go. Okay, so it's 2nd and goal. The Browns ran Wildcat on 1st and goal. Looks like they're doubling up for 2nd and goal. I'll tell you, no one has less faith in their quarterback than Kevin Stefanski has in Shador Sanders. Going straight Wildcat, back-to-back plays is nuts to me. Vikings 14-0 now. That's what I'm saying. The bet was free. Manders shouldn't have gone for it on the 1 yard line. Got to take the points. You guys know me. I'm always pro take the points. That sucks about Dan Jones, man. That really blows. From the looks of it, it was a non-contact ACL thing, but he was holding his leg. And we all know he had the fibula thing, where he fractured his fibula, but said he was going to play through it. And it was non-contact. So I want to assume you don't just non-contact break your leg, right? I don't know. I'm no doctor. Poor Daniel Jones. Every time I see this Coca-Cola AI ad, I want to jump out my window, but whatever. Wildcat usually works for the Browns. I get it. I understand it works. It's just the principle of it. The idea of running Wildcat when you have consistently when you have a rookie quarterback that same rookie quarterback who you refuse to let him throw past the markers most plays. It's a weird situation because Shador's not playing well. He definitely doesn't look great. Like, no matter what way you slice it, if you watch the game, Shador does not look like an NFL quarterback. Not to sound like a hater. Most of it, I want to say, is because the Browns aren't letting him loose. The Browns aren't letting him throw like an NFL quarterback. Who knows? We always run the Wildcat in the red zone. I mean, the Wild Dog is what the fans are calling it. The Wild Dog. I like that. That is cool. I like that. Brandon Pernick cursed the Colts this week. He has a curse wheel that he spins on his weekly power rankings to curse the team. He's cursed the Colts like 4 times this season. Damn it. 4th and 4. Bills going for it. Josh Allen. Whoa! Finds Khalil Shakir. Touchdown Bills. Jeez, red zone's ahead of the game feed. Let's watch this again. Yeah, Josh Allen rolls out. Wow, just what a pocket presence move by Josh Allen. He's running to the outside. A few Bengals in his face. He stops and then throws. What a play. Flag on the play, but I'm assuming it's on the Bengals. I don't know. Vibes look like it's on the Bengals. What a pass, too. Right over the linebacker. I'm trying to see who 44 is. I know it's not Geno Stone. Oh, it's Knight. Damn. All right. Sure just isn't ready. Needs a year, and I don't mind it. Tank for Mendoza. Okay, well, if he needs a year and you're tanking for Mendoza, then like what's the point? Oh no. Jets taking back a long kick. He's gonna score. Maybe. I don't know. He's gonna score. Oh my gosh. Actually, wait, that's kind of good. That's kind of huge. Since I started... Wait. I don't know, actually. Do you lose points on defense if they get a punt return? I don't know. We'll figure that out later. Jets actually scored. Yes, they did. And it was sick. A punt return touchdown. Who needs Tyrod Taylor when you have a punt return? Mendoza's ours. Well, look, he's not a giant. So there you go. A weird Christmas song that was. Josh Allen to secure other fantasy eaten well. There you go. There you go. Oh, and the Jets are wearing their rivalry uniforms. That's right. It looks hideous. All right. 2nd and goal for the Browns. This is what's tripping me up today, honestly. And most days, to be honest with you. Sometimes I'm all over the place with these, commentary streams and whatnot. Because I'm watching 4 games at once. By the way, Bills went for 2 and got it. Dalton Kincaid. I'm watching 4 games at once. Here's what trips me up even more, though. Not to complain too much today. Because, again, the Giants aren't playing, so I'm not allowed to complain too much. But what gets me is some quad boxes, like if I... Okay, here, hold on. Let's just... Okay, you can see, right? That's the setup, okay? I'm going to regret doing that. I'm going to so regret doing that. Done. Nice. Wow, and it just went right back. How do you like that? Nice. Okay. Anyways, what I was saying... Yeah, Dan Jones, he's walking off. That's good, at least. What I was saying was that sometimes the red zone is ahead of the other boxes. Other times, the other boxes are ahead of red zone. And I have no idea which is which. And it's very frustrating to follow. Yes, you do lose points with defense and special teams. Damn it. Had a feeling. I thought I was good. But then I realized that was just for pick sixes. Also, Saints missed a field goal, 7-7 in that game. I'm just doing Saints Bucks right now and Browns Titans on the right. You see, that's the way to do it. You watch 2 at once. But I feel like we got to talk about as much as we can. Got to talk about 9, his revenge game. Got to talk about the Dan Jones injury. Got to talk about Shador versus Cam Ward, the Super Bowl preview. By the way, 3rd and goal for the Browns. I won't be messing with the camera all day. What are you talking about? Okay, there we go. Ty Simpson so ass. I have no idea. He's top 3 draft, bottom 5 college QB. Yeah, no, I have. Believe me, drafting a Bama quarterback high. No, never. No, never. Don't do it. Shador Sanders. Yes, that's a catch. David Njoku, touchdown Browns. He might be hurt, but they're calling it a touch. I think he's hurt. Oh boy, he's hurt bad actually. David Njoku couldn't even get up. He is hurt bad. That's not good. But touchdown Browns at least. Shador Sanders is on the board. It just doesn't fit the Jets. The rivalry uniform? I agree. Watching 1 game because I don't have red zone. You're not missing much. With all the ads and nonsense that's happened today, kind of regretting my purchase. The rivalry uniforms are gross. Don't care for them. I do like the end zone, though. The end zone is cool for this Jets rivalry thing. They have the Jets, and then they have the New York skyline underneath. But I feel like they could do that anytime. See Perk Rogers run for a touchdown? I did. That was sweet. He rolled left and just beat him with sheer speed. I wonder if I could have scored that touchdown. Like, I wonder straight line speed, who's faster, me or Aaron Rodgers? I want to assume me. But Aaron Rodgers is a professional athlete. He's also like 40 years old, though. I probably should be able to outrun Aaron Rodgers. Wow. I'm so hurt about the Dan Jones thing. Davis has played through an injury anyways. He has been for the past 4 games. David? Am I dumb? Who's... Wait. Might be missing who... Maybe Daniel? Perfect timing. There we go. Jeffrey's calling it. Ty Simpson isn't SBA. Probably shouldn't be QB2. Fair enough. Smoking A-Rod in a race. Okay. Watch every single Bama game, and Ty has fallen off the second half of the year. Mendoza's who had won on my NFL team. But what about Dante? Did Dante fall off too? Also, I think Darnold intercepted, if I'm not mistaken. Geez, Falcons are competing with the Seahawks. The Falcons are weird, man. They're streaky. Tipped interception. This is what I mean. Any given Sunday. Never been more true today. Oh, David Njoku. There you go. I'm like dumb. Dave was playing through injuries for the past 4 games. That makes sense then. I guess he just crashed. I'm injured for like 3 or 4 weeks. He's been playing through it. There it is. So you said David. I'm like, who the hell's David? But hey, Darnell Washington with a big catch. Also, they're bringing back Fear Factor. I think it's going to suck, but they're bringing it back. Just wanted to say that. Every team should have at least one endearingly ugly uniform. I am, what? So that's the Century Red. Does that count as endearingly ugly? Kind of want a Century Red. I wonder if the Dan Jones Century Red is still on sale at NFLshop.com, or they cleared out the inventory. Too many people bought it. Let's see. This song is killing me. I'm not even a Christmas music hater. The problem is that I can't play copywritten Christmas music. So I'm like we're like listening to like the nonsense stuff. Okay. Let's search Daniel Jones. Where is it? Okay, so I can't. Does Daniel Jones have no Giants gear left? Oh no. I fear Dan Jones has no Giants gear left. Wait a minute. I'm like completely missing the football right now just to see. Jerseys. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wow, this sucks. I can't even find the Dan Jones Century Red. This sucks. Also, what is... NFL selling fake jerseys now? Anyways, here's what we're looking at, fellas. Anyone want to get me the Jackson Dart Century Red for Christmas? Yeah, I don't know what the hell this is. Don't care for it. Cannot find it, though. I was eager, man. I really thought we had it, too. We had it. I have no idea where it is, too. Is it alternate? Okay, it is. Okay, now we're narrowing it down. I don't see Dan Jones, though. I see Strahan, Thomas, Carter. Wait, let's sort by low price. That might be it. This is such a waste of time. Low price. Nothing. Damn. Damn it. I knew I should have bought the Dan Jones Century Red while I could. It was like 40 bucks. Damn it. That's what I get for being broke. Anyways. Dante Moore's most potential, but there's rumors he'll stay longer in college. Oh, I see. A little caveat. I don't know. Outside of Mendoza, I think all these quarterbacks would come under subpar. Even Mendoza would be like QB3 or QB4 normal class. Hopefully they all... I wish they would all get better. I hope all these college QBs have good draft process. That way the Giants can move down. Looking at Derry's really good, by the way. I'd recommend you watching that show. But I never watched it. So I feel like I'd be out of my element here. Reyna's here. Mendoza has a squeaker voice and is more NFL ready than Moore. Well, but if he has a squeaker voice, then that's not going to work. Fernando Mendoza definitely passes the name test, though. I can agree with that. Yes, it does. I was going to use the Century Reds as an example, but in reference to the Jets rivalry uniform, I actually like them. They're just made for global expansion team to Ireland. Yes, they do. They do look like that. They do look very Celtic, if you will. Celtic? Celtic? I don't know. Brian Dable took the remaining Dan Jones stock with a divorce. His favorite quarterback, Dan Jones. Everyone knows Brian Dable hated that guy every second he spent with him. But I think Brian Dable hates a lot of things. Winning especially. Seahawks blocked a kick. Let's go. Caleb been pretty good. We're moving up. Yeah, exactly. He's pretty good. He's in the same tier as Lamar Jackson. Sure. Still behind Jackson Dart, though. Friend of the channel, Jackson Dart. Anyway, so what looked like the Bills in trouble, being down 14-3, is now only a 3-point game. I love when teams go for 2. By the way, AR is still out. I think we're getting Ellinger? Sam Ellinger? No, we're getting Riley Leonard. We're getting Riley Leonard minutes. We got to move him up the hill. We got to move him up the hill. Riley Leonard. Right here. Right there. Riley. I believe he went to Notre Dame. Also, Jonathan Taylor just fumbled. That's a shame. He was not down either. It's a bummer. This whole Colts team just got way less interesting now that Dan Jones is injured. Could you imagine saying that at the beginning of the season? This whole Colts team got less interesting now that Dan Jones is injured. Got me a 1985 Bernie Kosar jersey, 164. Damn. Paid a pretty penny, but that's a cool throwback. Best quarterback in Browns history? Bernie? Maybe. By the way, touchdown ETN. So that's a big punch from the Jags. Damn, the Jags look good. Oh, man. Oh, man. I don't know if Gail's still here, but the Jags look good. Damn. Oh, boy. Well, Dan Jones is for sure out for the season. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news here, but NFL Network just called it. They said Dan Jones exits with non-contact Achilles injury. I've got news for you. Non-contact Achilles injury is probably a tear, and that sucks. That really sucks. I'm really bummed out about that. And you know what? Let me really quick. If we never see it again, we got to rep the Dan Jones. If we never see it again. So give me a second here, chat. You know what? Drop a like if you're sad about Dan Jones. Shit. Also, Steelers in the red zone. All right, how we looking? How we looking? Come on, green screen. Don't mess with me right now. Come on. Come on. Anyways, we got it. When in doubt, Dan Jones. Green screen's not working with me at all, but when in doubt, Dan Jones. Goddamn T slammed its head on the ground. Oh my god, wait, let's see. Oh! Uh-oh. T. Higgins has 2 touchdowns. I mean, not 2. I'm sorry. He has 2 concussions. I don't know why I said touchdowns. T. Higgins has two concussions in the past like couple weeks. That sucks. I will fix the green screen. Colts are done, sadly. Yeah, they are. It was a fun run, but it's over. Meanwhile, Tyler Shuck intercepted. Right now sucks. Dan Jones. We're repping. We're repping with him. Of course, when I change shirts, I think I'm realizing what's going on with the green screen here, by the way. It's when I wear a different color shirt, that's when things change. So let's hold up here, fellas. Very green. What the hell? Sure. Sure. Dan Jones. Nice. Got it. All right. So T. Higgins is for sure in trouble. Confirmed on ESPN that he definitely injured his Achilles. Exactly what happened, not confirmed. It's pretty obvious at this point. Yeah, no, it looks like... It looks like Dan Jones tore his Achilles. That sucks. You know what? Am I crazy to say it feels like there haven't been that many injuries this year, especially to quarterbacks? At least long-term significant injuries. Like who has had a season-ending injury as a starting quarterback? Burrow had a long one. Not much else. Dan Jones. Obviously, Penix has missed some time, but I mean, I don't really think anyone's torn up about that. Why is there a Broncos fan in the stream? Come on, Otis. Welcome, everyone, especially Mr. Fantov. Even though I'm still mad about the Giants losing to the Broncos. Also, Bengals first and goal, even despite the T. Higgins thing. I don't know if T. Higgins, I'm assuming he's ruled out. That concussion didn't look great. Again, just assuming it's a concussion. Chase Brown catches it, but on the 1 yard line. So we'll see if he runs this one in. If he does, I'm in trouble. Let me see what else I missed. Leonard Town boys. Chuck was one of the worst picks ever. Russell Wilson looking play. Yeah, that wasn't great. Good Jags or bad Colts? Good Jags. Honestly, Jags look good. Jags look good, I think. Savage Steph is here. We got Broncos fans in droves. Drop a like if you haven't already, especially if you're a Broncos fan. I feel so bad for Dan Jones. Dude was going to get a big contract in this offseason. No one's going to be paying up for a QB coming off a big Achilles and a knee injury. Yeah, man. That is tough. I really do feel for the guy. And I made a video when he left the Giants saying, like, you know, I don't feel bad for you, Dan Jones. That's a Chase Brown touchdown, by the way. I don't feel bad for you, Dan Jones. And now I really do. I have empathy for Dan Jones and all of Colts Nation. This was supposed to be the year. Now, I don't think the Colts... I mean, again, if the Colts lose out, are they going to miss the playoffs? It's Riley Leonard's season. What if Riley Leonard comes in and it's like the man? That'd be crazy. Just found out DJ injured his Achilles. Can't believe my goat's in shambles. Yeah. Rip Danny Jones. Tough to see a fellow Blue Devil go down like that. Drop a like for Dan Jones. Maybe the Saints should have kept Rattler as their starter. Yeah, but they want to see what they have in Shuck. Let's see what Leonard's going to do on this play. On 3rd and 8, Riley Leonard steps up and finds... Let's go. Alec Pierce. Big play. The Colts might be back. Whoa. Colts and Jags territory. This would be crazy. With the heart of 1,000, Riley Leonard steps in and saves Dan Jones. I want to see... Okay, so the Colts are 8-4. They have decently tough slate of games coming up. Pretty tough, actually. These are not easy games. If Dan Jones is out and they finish what? I'm just going to call it 8-9. Let's say they lose out 8-9. You can't expect to make the playoffs or win the division at 8-9. That's tough, man. That is a bummer for the Colts. But again, let's see what Riley Leonard's got. Let's find out. The ponies go Raiders. Just lose, baby. There you go. Broncos about to get the #1 seed. Broncos fans happy. Well, that's not a surprise. Why aren't the Colts playing Anthony Richardson with Danny out? AR is still on AR is on IR with the optical injury. Remember, he was stretching with a resistance band. And it smacked him in the eye. So now he's walking around with an eye patch. Heard they're calling him Patch around the stadium facility. In case you're wondering, Raiders been hot ass and so too. Well, yeah. Mac Jones next year to the Colts because Dan Jones got injured. Just have the Jones brothers. Never mind. Riley Leonard's the new Brock Purdy. Okay, we're in good shape. Go Colts in my multi-view. I feel like I have to now. Yeah, I feel like I have to. Sorry, Vikings, Manders, but we all know who's going to win this one. It's going to be the 9 Vikings. I'm not even paying attention to this one either. We got to see how Riley Leonard plays. And I'll be damned if we take Browns Titans out of the multi-view. I'll be damned. Don't forget 2016 was one good year. God, I miss Derek Carr. Who doesn't? Who doesn't miss Derek Carr? All right. Well, here we go. We are back in business. Davis Mills deserves to go to a better team. He has a better record this year than CJ Stroud. There you go. Yeah, Davis Mills. He could do it. Davis Mills, the return. That would be sick. Again, prayers up to Dan Jones. We're supporting. Raiders been trash since '83. Come on. Amazing pick and Steelers Ravens. I don't have that on the quad box, but I will look for it. Good call on creative. Let's see. Let's see if Red Zone will show it. I mean, for the people that said Jonathan Taylor was the lifeblood of this Colts offense, we're going to find out. We're going to find out quick. I know Riley Leonard's played before as well. But if we get 5 games of Riley Leonard, anything is possible. Let's see this pick. 3rd and 4. Action Jackson. Whoa! Nice pick. Pierre. Little one-hander. Felt a little easy, but it was cool. It's cool nonetheless. Very amazing. And I miss Derek Carr because, well, Dennis Allen. And also, well, Derek Carr wasn't great. By the way, Riley Leonard is 4 for 5. I was going to say 4 for 4. Shador! Airing it out! Nice pass! Out of bounds. What a pass, though. God damn it. This music. Dude, Shador just skied it. Shador just put a almost perfect pass to Cedric Tillman, but it went out of bounds because Cedric Tillman couldn't stay. He had awful field positioning. This could be argued as illegal touching, damn near. Wow, what a bad break. Shador really put it on him and took a hit through the harm. Perfect timing. Bengals are 3 for 3 on drives ending in touchdowns. Adam Thielen's also on the field for Pitt. There we go. Yeah, Adam Thielen and MVS. Let's go. Raiders been ass since 79. Why are we all ripping on the Raiders right now? Why are we dunking on the Raiders? They're not even playing yet. We get to see the Raiders later. Again, I will not be streaming through that, so drop a like. Kind of unrelated. And also, we are... What? Yep. All right. Still no response from this girl, by the way. So the over-under, half text from this girl before the stream ends. We will find out. Someone just texted me AR's in. It's literally not. It's Riley Leonard. Raiders fans have never left the basement since 83. Now they're right now they're below the basement. Come on, man. 2003, there was the Tuck Rule game. If Tuck Rule goes different... I feel like that was a big canon event. If Tuck Rule is called different, everything changes. Everything changes. Raiders might have a ring. Or another ring, actually. Raiders have gotten a couple. Raiders might have a Super Bowl in the 2000s. Tom Brady may have never become Tom Brady. Things would have changed. Things would have changed. 21-11 in Buffalo. James Cook taking the carry. Gets about, I don't know, 15 yards, give or take. Also, Colts, the Riley Leonard Colts are fearlessly in the red zone. So there you go. You know what? I got an idea. Let's go. Let's go. We're going back to our roots. We're playing some Nintendo music. This way I can guarantee there's no awful vocals. Wait, why won't you be streaming? Because that's a good question on creative. Because I'll be getting off early because I have my adult flag football playoffs. Normally, I'm able to stream both games and still get to these flag football playoffs. Problem today is that it is semifinals and finals day, which means that I will have to be there super early. It's gonna be off. It's not gonna be awful, but like it's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be a little stressful, and got to do that. But I will be back Sunday night. I'll be back after tonight's game. So there's no if in the NFL. There you go. There you go. James Cook crosses 100 yards apparently already. Or I don't think he did actually. I think they're just showing a graphic. But Raiders have never won the West in my lifetime. I don't think have the Giants won the East. Probably. It's been a minute though. I don't think the Giants have won the East since I started watching football. They definitely haven't. No way. Okay, Moss, someone for me. Yes, thank you, Uncreative. Yeah, no. So I'll be back after Sunday Night Football to talk about the second window of games and also the Sunday night game, Texans-Chiefs. I just can't be late to this thing. I low-key, okay, you guys tell me how to feel about this. I kind of want to lose, honestly, because I kind of want to get back and watch Texans-Chiefs. The way it works is if we win, there's an hour-long, like, rest period and then the championship. So I'm going to get back at like midnight Eastern. I'm going to miss the Chiefs Texans. And I'm not even going to be able to hang out here. And I'm pretty confident. Don't want to be rude here. I'm pretty confident my team can win the semis. I don't know if we're going to win the championship. We'll see. We'll see. It's going to be a hell of a day. Waiting all day for Sunday night. Riley Leonard. Damn it, Alec Pierce. Catch the ball. Kind of rooting for Riley Leonard now. I might get a jersey. I might go to Etsy and get a Riley Leonard one of these. I was in prison when the Giants won the Super Bowl. Let's go. Oh my God. Who the fuck is on my... Man. Well, TV just went out. Sorry, fellas. Hold on. All right, we're back. We're back, but I gotta really flip up this multi-view. None of these games are what I want to watch. Damn. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, whatever. We'll just do it live. Whatever. Who cares? I'm glad you made it out, Savage Sev. At least I'm assuming. Yeah. Glad you made it out. Hell yeah. Let's go. Man, we got a fellow who was in prison. We got John who joins every now and again, who's a prison guard. This is crazy. We're getting all walks of life here. It's cool. Go Giants. What is going on right now? My YouTube TV is just not working with me right now, fellas. But anyways, as it stands right now, Bengals-Bills, high-scoring affair through the snow. Titans-Browns is a full-on shootout. Shador's letting it rip. Dan Jones tore his Achilles and probably also broke his leg. So today is good and bad. There we are. And I'm just trying to keep up. Why do I deserve to suffer because I was born in Oakland, California? I mean, is that a reason? Because you were born in Oakland? Is that how it works? Also, Seahawks Falcons is getting kind of good. They're almost at the half in that one. Let's see this Riley Leonard revenge game. All right. Now YouTube TV is fixed. We're back. Fourth and 2, and we didn't go for it. What is coach doing? I was like changing the channel. I didn't even see it. Damn. Where was the ball? It's not like it was in field goal range. I'm telling you, Stefanski doesn't trust. He doesn't trust Shador. Yeah, okay. And also, apparently the Colts got a first down and then also just went through 3 downs while I was fixing the channel. That's great. I missed everything. James Cook with a rare running back false start. Yep, there you go. Joe Brady not happy about it. Also, we got a touchdown, Kenneth Gainwell. Steelers, Steel City up 17-3 on the Ravens. Wow, who'd have thought? Jeez. This game's getting out of hand quick. It's also a nice day in Baltimore, Maryland. Especially compared to Bills, Bengals. So there you go. Steelers 9-8 season might be on hold. It's 10-7 season now. Come on. Come on. They just might do it. How many wins do the Steelers have? All right, we're going to get 4th down for the Bills. It's tough to know where they are on the field. I think they're near midfield. Also, Colts go for a kick. They get it. Kick is up. Kick is good. So we're going to get 10-21 in Colts-Jags. Gosh, I was going to say something completely unrelated. I completely missed it, though. Oh! That's an illegal touching for sure. But Darnell Mooney, touchdown. Touchdown Falcons. That is for sure an illegal touching, though. Darnell Mooney got shoved out of bounds, but he caught a touchdown. We'll see. We'll see. We're going to see what the call is. Steelers always make the playoffs and get eliminated in the first round. That's their specialty. That's a successful season for the Steelers. Maybe not. Maybe Darnell Mooney actually stayed in bounds. Who knows? Nope, he went out. Great. So it is illegal touching. That touchdown's coming back. That really hurts me. As someone who started Darnell Mooney in fantasy, that hurts. That's great. So that's coming back. Play is no good. Love when you shove someone out of bounds and it gets called as legal touching. That's one of my least favorite flags. 3rd and 8, Baker Mayfield doing a signature scramble. First down Bucks in a game that's kind of close between the Saints. And Bills are going for it. 4th and 3 on, I want to say, their own 43-yard line. And I got a feeling it's not going to go well for them. Josh Allen hit as he throws. Ball's incomplete. There you go. Incomplete. Bengals football with a chance to go up 28-11. Off topic, have you watched Welcome to Derry yet? Someone said that, right? Yeah, someone already floated that. Is this show really that good? I haven't seen it, so I don't really know what I would get from Welcome to Derry. But shoot, if it's that good, I may have to binge it all. I think my New Year's resolution was going to be become a better texter, but then I tried to become a better texter. They showed Victor Cruz in a commercial. We up. Go Giants. I was going to become a better texter as my New Year's resolution, but then I realized something. I tried being a better texter. No one else is a good texter, so why am I going to change my energy? What the hell? If I'm going to be undelivered for 4 hours, why am I trying to change the narrative? So I need a new New Year's resolution. So I think it's going to be watch new shows and new movies. Because that's a bad habit I have, just watching what I'm used to. Watching sports and watching shows I've already seen. So I think I might queue up Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. That's where I was going with that. 2nd and 3, then let's go. First down Titans. First down Titans. Cam Ward putting it rolling out. Looks like he's holding his hamstring, but I think he's all right. He's got some turf in his helmet. He's got some grass. Shake it off. They don't have to watch the Steelers squeeze into the playoffs and then get finally bounced the day when the NFL finally heals. That's what we're waiting for. It would be really nice if the Steelers missed the playoffs. That would be really fun. Nice. Locked my Apple Watch. Okay. Flag defensive holding on the Bills. So Bengals continue to move the football. If the Bengals can punch this in and go 4 for 4, 4 drives, 4 touchdowns in the snow in Buffalo, that's cool, man. That's contender stuff right there, especially with the Ravens not looking too great today. Bengals could do it. It's so crazy, just might work. Bengals to the playoffs. Come on, guys. Another first down for the Bengals. They are moving this football. Jeez. And T. Higgins is back in. So that's good. It's tough to tell on the snow, honestly, but I can tell from the ESPN feed. T. Higgins is back in. So the concussion was good. In other news, Devon Achane is injured. That is not good at all. I'd rather Steelers make the playoffs than Ravens. I wouldn't. I feel like the Ravens still are kind of fun to watch. The Steelers are so brutal. But then again, who knows? Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs making his return. Snow is coming down some more in Titans-Browns, and it is fun to watch. I can't believe I'm saying this. I am having fun watching Titans-Browns. It is 14-10. Where else would you rather be? Meanwhile, Dolphins in the red zone again. They gave it to, I want to say Ollie Gordon? No, Jalen Wright. Jalen Wright. He's going to be the hot waiver ad. Dump all your fab on Jalen Wright this week. What happened to Achane? Oh, man, his ankle. He got rolled up on. Damn. Well, there you go. Yeah, it's really good. It's a prequel to the It movie, so it goes more into the backstory. Oh, so I could watch Welcome to Derry and, like, be good. Call a timeout, Bengals. Call a timeout. Thank you. Okay. 3rd down, 31 seconds to go. Almost in Bills territory. Looks like the Bengals are best getting 3 on this one. They may have to punt. The Dumpster Bowl has actually been a good game. It's been fun. It's been fun. And you know what? All these games have been pretty interesting. We're at half in Commanders-Vikings. Right now, the longest game is Steelers-Ravens. That's not a surprise. With Titans-Browns right behind it. And once Steelers-Ravens goes to halftime, I will do the patented, world-famous Hunna's halftime Hinge update, which will not be much, because I'm not on Hinge anymore. But it'll be worth watching, so stay tuned in for that, and drop a like if you haven't already. That way you can see a little soccer ball, since this is a soccer channel now. Vivimos in World Cup. Joe Burrow on 3rd and 18. He's got plenty of time. The offensive line's blocking well. Burrow's looking deep. Throws across the field. Come on, T. Higgins, damn it! T. Higgins was so close to getting that. Burrow just sailed it a little over his head. I think they lost the ball in the snow. Almost, though. Could have been a really sick play. Just missed him, though. Steelers-Seahawks Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers gets dusted in his last game. What if it's... Okay, that's a good idea. That would be fun. What if it's Bears-Steelers? A Bears-Steelers Super Bowl. That would be such a funny story. Imagine the Bears won. The Bears getting the last laugh on Aaron Rodgers, beat him in a Super Bowl. This won't happen. Don't worry, this won't happen. But if it did, that would be a really fun story. What's the difference between... wait, hold on. In Bengals and Steelers win... If Bengals and Steelers win, Bengals will be a game behind the Ravens. Okay. Have the Bengals Steelers played yet? I feel like they haven't. Oh my god, they have twice. And the Steelers... Oh, I don't know who has the tiebreaker, actually. Let's see. Who has the tiebreaker? I'm assuming the Bengals, because the way Otis described it, make that happen. Yeah, seriously. That'd be a crazy story. Bills and Packers, that's my prediction. There you go, Jeffrey. I have no idea who to predict. I feel like it's tough. It's tough. I'll let you guys know soon. I don't know yet who I think's going. You're right, Hunna. Now it's time for the Hunna's Bumble journey, a new arc. Okay, so let's respond to Uncreative's message here. What's the difference between Hinge, Bumble, and Tinder? I'll try and put it as brief as I can, although I could make hour-long videos on all three of them. Maybe not Bumble. Oh my God, bro. Who is watching my... Man! My YouTube TV is like punked right now. Everyone's on it. Like, don't they know? It's NFL Sunday? Like, what are we doing here? Jeez. Gotta fix this every... Great, great. My whole YouTube TV has been the LVP today. Honestly, I cannot believe how terrible YouTube TV has been today. The app's not working. Okay. Red Zone was all spotty in the morning. Like, yes, they had a senior citizen bowl between. Oh, that's right. It was like flack. Oh, that's right. The Thursday game. I forgot. Okay, it's halftime in Bengals Bills. It's about to be halftime in Seahawks Falcons. Jason Myers warming up. Tua's shaking his head. I don't know why. Perfect timing. Love that all the games I'm watching are in 144p. That sucks. Jeez. I'm glad you're tuned in, Hank. We might be stretching your bandwidth a little bit, but I appreciate you hanging through. Okay. I keep alluding to this. Okay. The difference between Hinge, Bumble, and Tinder. Tinder is the most low stakes, meaningless dating app of the lot. Tinder is a bunch of swiping, a bunch of validation, very little tangible connections on Tinder. What I like about Tinder is that it's quick. That's it. Other than that, I really don't like Tinder. It's everything that's wrong with dating apps is at its worst with Tinder. It's superficial. There's no personality involved. Even when you do match with someone, the likelihood of getting into a conversation is very slim. And even if you do get into a conversation, the likelihood of actually going on a date is very slim. People say Tinder's the hooking up app. I think Tinder is just a waste of everyone's time, personally. We got John here, joining just in time for me describing the difference between all three dating apps. Bumble is weird because first of all, the UI sucks. It's hideous. It's yellow and white, which I just don't care for. Also, the messaging system on Bumble is really whack. I have met some real weird characters on Bumble. I've spent the least amount of time out of all three on Bumble. And the thing with Bumble is that it's supposedly like the girl sends the message first, which is more to like, get the people going. But all it really does is just make things awkward. There's like turns you have to make. It's like one big game on Bumble, and I just hate it. I hate everything about it. It's better than Tinder, but I've met some real weirdos on Bumble. Some bots, some catfishes, some people that are like blatantly lying about their age by like 4 or 5 years, which is definitely dangerous when you're 23 and someone lies about their age for 4 or 5 years and they are pushing their maybe not be full age. So, it gets hazy. I don't care for Bumble. And Hinge is the one that I like because you can really show some personality. You get less likes. And most importantly, most people on Hinge read full profiles. It feels like Hinge is the most nuanced to the bunch. If you want to use a dating app, I'd recommend Hinge. Let's get back to football. Damn. Stoner Cat with a much more succinct analysis. Tinder's hookups. Hinge is looking for a serious relationship, but end up getting nothing. Bumble, meeting people, having fun conversations, but rarely actually meeting ever. Wow, I've had a way different experience. I'd say Hinge is definitely the more serious of the bunch, that's for sure. But I think when you're a guy in the current landscape of dating apps, you kind of have to seek out something serious because girls that are going to dating apps for hookups, I don't want to say they're, less desirable or anything, but it doesn't feel, you're not too thrilled about it. You know what I mean? Most women can get some pretty easily, in the parlance of our times. I don't know. Tinder's just gross and Bumble pisses me off. I like Hinge, man. I do. I'm with it. I'm not even you guys know me. I'm not even a long-term relationship kind of guy. I'm not even a back shoulder fade off one leg kind of guy. But anyways, let me just see if I miss anything. How on earth is Riley Leonard QB2 on that team? He didn't even throw in college because AR hurt his eye with a resistance band. I still can't believe that happened. Jerry Judy, what a play. I missed it. I was talking about dating apps. And I don't even have Titans Browns in my quad box anymore because, again, YouTube TV is messing with me. This is so stupid. Come on. Switch to Fubo with VPN over YouTube TV. gives you all the college football. Well, as I've established, that's not really much of a needle mover for me, but I appreciate that. Isn't Fubo owned by Disney, though? Aren't they the enemy? Are we supposed to hate Fubo? I might have to listen to you, though, because YouTube TV is really killing me today. Oh, my God. YouTube TV is unreal right now. It's just not working. It's just not working. I got Shedeur Sanders on fantasy. I'm winning. Let's go. I'm trying to put his game on, but I can't watch it. All right. Anyway, I'm sorry for yelling. Drop a like if you haven't already. I remember that when I'm not a teenager anymore. Yes, uncreative. Hell yeah. Bumble, Hinge, Tinder. What are we doing here? Everyone knows Grindr's the best. There we go. Yeah, Otis knows. I bought the Bumble lifetime membership when it first came out, and that might be performing better than my 401k. Well, getting a lifetime membership on any app that's can stand the test of time is a good investment. That's a good investment. Sam giving off them whiffs again. Sam Darnold? Is he struggling? I mean, yeah. I mean, it's tied 6-6 in Atlanta. We got halftime in Bengals Bills. The only games that are... Wow, Commanders Vikings is well into the third. That's nuts. Dolphins Jets. Dolphins are beating the hell out of the Jets. Giants on bye, by the way. So, you know. Dan Jones tore his Achilles. Steelers Ravens is still happening. You guys get it. Everybody was mad because Jerry Jeudy yelled at Shedeur Sanders last game. Looked like it worked. There you go. They're building chemistry. I'll look for that play later. Carl Granderson eating today. Who dat? We watching in 480p. Nice. Carl Granderson. It's pouring rain. You probably can't tell in 480, but yeah. He threw a miserable pick. Oh, jeez. I missed it because, again, I've been messing with this stupid quad box. JD5. Going deep to Noah Brown. Looks like they're calling it incomplete as well. Is that Foster Moreau? Never mind, there's a flag down. PI. Damn. That's not Foster Moreau. Foster Moreau does not play corner on the Vikings. That's the wrong Moreau. Fubo isn't Disney. I think all NFL games have used VPNs. A lot of other sports you get bored. NBA call it. Ooh. All right, Otis, I'll check it out. It's just I don't pay for the YouTube TV. It's a family plan, so it's kind of a I can't really complain too much. I do pay for a Red Zone and Sunday Ticket though, and that's what gets me upset. Yeah, we're almost at halftime in a lot of these games, so I get to step up and say, "Who wants to talk about football?" We can talk about me. Shuck is miserable too. I can't stand these tax attorneys that campaign their way into being drafted. Well, you know what? Twitter was talking. They were like, Tyler Shuck's tape is actually pretty good. That's what Twitter was saying. I haven't been too dialed into Saints games. I got to be better about that. I got to just watch more film during the week. I think that's something I need to implement more. I kind of just watch these games and hang out. Foster Moreau, you meant the hot Saints tight end. That's what I meant. Yes, that is what I meant. Shout out Saints. Like 12 quarterbacks. They're driving me nuts right now. Yeah, it seems like it, John. You always got a take or two about which quarterback is driving you nuts one day or another. At least it's not usually Dart. There we go. I refuse to get Sunday Ticket. It's so damn expensive. I can agree with that. Again, student plan. It's like half off. That's what I would recommend. I'd be damned if I was playing Sunday Ticket. Whoa! So that's the Jerry Jeudy touchdown. That was sick. I just watched it. Shedeur threw up the watch. Perfect timing. We got a shootout in Cleveland. This is awesome. John, what do you think of Shedeur? That's good tape. I mean, if I'm watching some pretty bad tape on him right... I'm watching some pretty bad tape on him right now if Twitter's interested. Well, it's possible. I thought the whole narrative was funny. They're like, Tyler Shuck's kind of good. That was the narrative. I take back my Shuck comment back. Man belongs in a Burger King. All right. We're all on the same page. Maybe the Colts can trade for Shuck. Rest in peace, Dan Jones. Again, we're repping. Dan Jones 1-7. Hurts. Anyway, we got a minute 53 in Cleveland. 2-minute warning just passed. And it's a Ty J. Spears run. Shuck does look pretty good. They could keep him for next year, I think. Everyone, including me, just hates old rookies like Bo Nix. That's fair. That's a very it's a very fair point to make. I think, yeah, we all do hate old rookies. I don't know why. NFL fans are just ageist. Shedeur has touch and is tough as nails. Wow, there we go. I was offended that Gabriel went ahead of him. Wow. Well, I mean, I was too. I thought that was kind of a weird move. Gabriel's not great either. But there you go. He's got touching his tough as nails. I like it. Damn. Succinct analysis of Shedeur Sanders. I like it. Meanwhile, Dolphins interception. Let's go. On the red zone. On the goal line. That's what it called. I didn't want to sound like an idiot and call it the end zone line. On the goal line. Intercepted pass. Saving a touchdown. It is now Dolphins football with 40 seconds to go in the half. I'm assuming that will be it in that game. Third and 5, Cam Ward sacked. Is that Garrett? Miles? Yep, there it is. Miles Garrett got one. There you go. That's another. Is that 20? Is he at 20 now? I think Miles Garrett just crossed 20 sacks. Not crossed, got to 20 sacks. He just got the one. And if I'm not mistaken, that will get him to 20. Sure enough. Damn. Well, Miles Garrett at 20 sacks in week 14. That's crazy. Okay. We're at halftime in a lot of these games, but we got to get to halftime in Titans, Browns. If we can get to halftime in this one, which we probably will soon. And there we go. Number 20, baby. Hell yeah. Yes, 20. Yep, there we go. If you watch College, you agree. There's nothing special. Kind of the same with Hunter. Most hype for Colorado is drive by NFL fans. Huh. Corgi race in Atlanta. Yeah, definitely. Hell, I bet on Colorado last year, and I'm not even a college guy. Maybe 2 years ago. Yeah, it was 2 years ago, actually. Damn. It was a fun story. But yeah, I guess real college watchers couldn't really care less about Boulder. That's fair. There's a Shedeur's strength. You can win around him. You can win if you build around those. He has to put on real muscle mass this offseason. There you go. I like it. Gear up. Number 20. I like older rookies, but the catches you have to be good right away. That's the difference. I agree. Fair point. Fair point, Jarv. Perfect timing. Stay shining. Mark Andrews just tried to sell a PI. Didn't look great. That was funny. Mark Andrews just tried to really dress up a pass interference. The refs did not buy it. Ravens drive me insane too. All these damn quad boxes. I don't even have Ravens Steelers in one of these. I probably should. But why watch Ravens Steelers? You can watch Jags Colts. The Riley Leonard Colts. And the Trevor Lawrence Jags. Boy, these games are getting interesting. A lot of points today, by the way. A lot of points. So if you're into scoring, then there you go. Third and goal. Lamar Jackson. Just run it, Lamar. Touchdown, Ravens. 17-10 in Baltimore, pending the extra point. How many TFLs does Myles Garrett have at this point? Let's check. Why am I doing it like this? Whatever. Let's do it the hard way. He has, if we're going strict TFLs. The hell? Am I dumb? Did I miss it? Was this just not an ESPN stat? Do they just not believe in tackles for loss? Is that a thing, really? They believe in KB? Kicks blocked? But there's no TFL stat here? Okay. Well, now I gotta Google it. Great. Because now I'm curious. $28, $29 if you include today's sacks. So there you go. Suck at ESPN. All right. This will be my most hype list of college players since 2020. Bryce Young, Janty, Marv, Brock Bowers. Wow, you missed on a couple of those, Otis. T.L. was way more hype than Bryce Young. Oh, you just mean in general. Yeah, T.L. was probably more hype than Bryce Young. But people did say Bryce was going to be a lot better than he's been playing. He was a pretty big deal in college, I do agree, but you know, in hindsight, it really is confusing that the Panthers traded up to get Bryce Young. Whatever though. Myles Garrett's on pace to break that record as well. I don't doubt it. Shoot, with 20 sacks. I don't doubt it. And 28 tackles for loss. JD5, pick 6 maybe, Van Ginkel. Down at the 40. Who said that the Vikings were for... And JD5 is hurt again. No way. No, he's not. He's good. He's just mad. He's just upset. This is supposed to be his revenge game. And he's not getting it done. I knew the Vikings were going to win. Damn it. Did he get hurt? Or was that just like... Let's see this again. Because if he got hurt again, the Commanders are just so... Dude, if JD5... Or if Jaden Daniels just re-aggravated the elbow injury for the 3-9 Manders in a loss to the JJ McCarthy Vikings, dude, I don't even know what to say about that. That should be a crime. A felony charge. Misconduct in the workplace. That's crazy. I don't know why Seahawks Falcons is one of the games in my quad box right now. So let me just fix this really quick, and then we'll get back. Jaden hurt again. Dan Quinn should be indicted. Yeah. Honestly, what is happening with that? Yeah, we're going to get Manders Vikings back up because I want to see what's going on with this injury. That is so crazy. Dan Quinn should get fired if he gets re-injured, dude. That is insane. In this season, you rush him out there and he tweaks it again. Bro, that is like inexcusable. That really pisses me off. Getting dotted up by an insurance salesman. What, 9? Yeah, Shador's really he's finding it a little bit. Damn. Also, Bengals Bills is already back. Damn, I honestly, I feel like we're at a point. I mean, Jags Colts is going to take another 20 years. So I feel like now is as good a time to do a halftime hinge update as any. Really quick. Here's the thing, right? Here's what gets me with women really quick. And here's the Hunnaball halftime hinge update. Bum, bum. All right. Here's what gets me about women. I am off Hinge, right? And this is not to sound like some macro misogynist take or anything. But what gets me... This girl has been grilling me about being a bad texter. That was like the crux of our second date. She's like, you're a terrible texter. You got to get better at it. So what do? I become a better texter. By the way, Rashid Shaheed, can they catch him? Rashid Shaheed all the way. Touchdown Seahawks. Opening kick. There you go. So she tells me, become a better texter. I'm like, all right. I'm going to do my New Year's resolution. Become a better texter. So then I become a better texter. I'm starting to respond quicker with more, spice, more like engaging questions. And now this girl's leaving me high and dry. High and dry. Let's see this Jaden Daniels injury again really quick. Yeah, he is for sure still hurt. Oh boy. It is his leg and his arm. He is hurting, dude. Can you please shut him down, Commanders? Women are scary though. They are. They are. So she tells me they're misleading as well. She tells me, touchdown Jags, by the way. She tells me, yeah, become a better texter. So I do that. And now she's leaving me. She's leaving me on the hook. So now we're sitting here again talking about the same things. About how I'm texting now, and she's the bad texter. I'm like, it takes one to know one. So you guys tell me, if we're going 4 or 5 hours between responses, she is in grad school. And she is in finals week right now. That being said, it's Sunday. Yesterday was Saturday. I know you're not having a final on a Sunday. Maybe a project or something. Am I crazy to be overreacting to this girl who's like, again, we've had great dates. We really have. But she's been a terrible texter as of late for the past week. And I'm sitting here and I'm kind of thinking to myself, I'm like, well, does she even like me anymore? Did I check off the boxes? Should I go back to being a bad texter? So many emotions just running wild right now. Jaden Daniels got re-injured. What's getting me is that I don't know if I should go back to my old ways of being a terrible texter, if I should do a hybrid approach, or should I just steer into the skid, accept growth, and go Giants? I don't know. If you become a better texter, you stop being yourself, case closed. Don't be scared of shit. Tell you got things to do. Yeah, you took the bait. Damn it. Took the bait. The crux of becoming a better texter is not coming off too clingy. You're not becoming off too fruity over text. It's discussing Tyro Pad. All right. 10 out of 10 rage bait from her if true. All right. Okay. All right. I'm with you. All right. Damn it. All right. I'm with you guys. I'm going back to how I want to text, which is 4 to 5 hours of distance and just, toxic manipulation, I think. Whatever. I'm with it. Josh Allen first down. I'm glad we all have that stance. I wish I had more. Oh no, I'm watching this study for finals have shit this Monday, pulling an all-nighter today. Oh shoot. Well then maybe Otis maybe she is busy. 10 out of 10 rage bait. That's so funny though. Women are not scary. You just have to know how to set boundaries and hold them. hold them to it. Okay. Okay. I like this. Is one hell of a it's one hell of a productive conversation. Usually this is just like L Riz, W Riz or something. Marcus Mariota's getting warm. Women are not scary. You just got to let them know. You should be yourself. You got to learn to make a bit out of these things. So she nips you at your heels. She likes you. You just got to learn to counterpunch. Yeah, I'm going to. No, next time I see her, I'm going to be like, what the hell? What the hell? I kind of told her on the second date, I'm like, you're not some perfect texter either. You're not like great at it either. Like you're here grilling me. Meanwhile, like we all know that we both could get better at it in the parlance of our times. All right, you're right. I'm gonna crack jokes about it. She likes you. Just got to learn to counterpunch. All right, then there we go. All right, go Giants. I'm gonna counterpunch a few times. I'm gonna counter knockout. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call it ball game. Vikings get their 3, 17-0 in Minnesota. Okay, so that was the brief Hunna's halftime hinge update. I didn't go on any dates this week because I already talked about the date on Sunday. Did I really? I mean, I guess I didn't. I'm not going to go too deep into it. There's a lot of football on, but basically I call him 9. 9 plays 9 ass plays a quarter. Just be like, look, Missy, mind your business. That's what I'll say. I'll say that exactly. Be a little bit of a diva. She'll eat it up. All right, John. John's got game. All right, I'll take it. Shoot. The thing is, we went on a date, and the date went really great. The date went really well. Like, it's very clear we like each other. That's the cool part about it. James Cook, come on, score, James, score, touchdown. Damn it. All right, whatever. But yeah, we went on a good date. She was like, you know, complimenting. We're going back and forth, making it very clear and obvious that we like each other. I gave her flowers, which I'm not even a bring flowers on a date kind of guy. I completely pulled that rabbit out of a hat. Not even a flowers guy. Brought it. She was like, I love flowers and they're pet safe. I didn't even know there were pet safe flowers. Done deal. Score. He shoots, he scores. So then I thought, okay, this is working. This is going well. There are no games that need to be played. That's why she's nipping at your heels. You got to realize that. What? Because it went well? Is that what we're doing? Because it went well. Why can't people just be straightforward and honest, man? Why can't people just be straight up for real? You know, if Josh Allen vultures James Cook at the end zone, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, I appreciate your guys' advice. Date went well though, and I watched I didn't watch Manders Broncos, which bummer because that ended up being a pretty good game. But yeah, I'm gonna do that to test the waters on being around someone who can physically overpower them. Wow. Getting real psychological. Dalton Kincaid touchdown. That's really awesome. Go Bills. Well, it's 21-18 most likely in Buffalo. Okay. Test the waters on someone who can physically overpower. All right. Well, a lot of guys will rage out over that stuff, and that's how it first shows up. I see. Being straight up is too easy and normal. All right. Uncreative asked me to explain dating apps, and now I'm getting Uncreative's flipping the script. I like it though. I'm with you guys. Play the game. I get it. Play the game. I just get frustrated. Like, why can't everyone just be straight up and honest? So you can't read it. You're not physically threatened on a daily basis like that. All right. So okay. So are we leaning more towards the advice? And again, not much is happening in football, but I'm keeping an eye on it. Seahawks get a turnover though. So Seahawks look like they're about to I think Bijan fumbled. In the red zone too, I think, or at least in Seahawks territory. So that's a big play for the Seahawks defense. So if you have the Seahawks defense, this has been a hell of a half for you. JD5 in the medical tent. So should I? So the crux of this is text how I'm gonna text, but also give her like grief about this. Like kind of go back and forth, be like, hey, you know, you're a bullshit texter too. You know, like crack some jokes about it, be playful about it. Is that the move? It's for actual advice. I forgot. Yeah, exactly. She likes you a lot. Thanks, John. I mean, we'll trust it. We'll take it. Damn. All right. Game is game then. All right. I don't know. I'm a fairly short guy, so I don't think about being physically dominant organism. Yeah. Say physically dominant. I'm like, man. I'm with you, though. I'm with you. I'm trying to lift all boats here. We're lifting all boats. There we go. I like it. There we go. High tides lift all boats. I'm a 43 and a surgeon. I'm an unk. You know what, though? That's sick. She's a doctor type 2. I mean, vet, so not the same thing. But, like, you know, kind of close. Yeah, be a little bit of a diva. Be a little gay. All right, be a little gay. I like it. I like it. Sure. Why not? All right. Okay. Sure. That much I can do. That much I can do. All right. But yeah, I didn't really talk about it too much. Day went well. I really like this girl. My strat, just be silly, genuine guy. Yeah, that's the plan. Playful gaslighting. It sounds messed up, but sometimes people like that for some reason. Okay, I think we're all coming to an understanding here. Be playful, yet be a little, like, you know, combative. I think that's the way to put it. Be a little, you know, play the game. Play the game. All right. Anyway, fellas, yeah, I wish there was more to update you on, but the date was 7 days ago. I don't remember it too well. Other than the fact that I really am a fan of this girl. And I normally, this is the thing, I normally don't care. Like, normally I'm the guy that comes on here, does a halftime Hinge update. Who cares about dating? Dating is stupid. Like, who cares normally, right? But now I'm sitting here and I actually like someone and it actually feels like there's stakes. And that's really scary. I don't like extending an arm. I wear single like a t-shirt, man. It's my brand. And now I'm sitting here, you know, knocking on the door of what could be a relationship. And that's nutty. That's scary. That's terrifying, actually. So if it doesn't pan out, I'm not going to cry on stream, but you're not going to see the happiest Hana. I'll say that. Eat that shit. Look at us being good old boys. Proud of this community, lol. You play to win the game. Yes. We were building a community here. Don't be Kayla. You might throw her off. Yeah. Actually, I love guys. No. All right. Building a community here. Anyways, Jane Daniels, who wasn't playing well, I'm assuming they're going to shut him down anyways. He's wearing a towel. I'm assuming he tweaked his elbow. Dan Campbell should be fired. Whatever. Not Dan Campbell. My bad. Dan Quinn. Meanwhile, Marcus Mariota picked. Oh my gosh. A bad pick too. Harrison Phillips, no less. You want to talk about Unk? Harrison Phillips just got an interception. That's great. Good for him, man. Vikings with the ball in Manders territory. Browns Titans is back. So that definitely killed some clock through our halftime Hinge update. So thank you for listening to the Hunnaball halftime Hinge update, brought to you by no one, but that'll probably change one day. And the good news is, if it doesn't work out with this girl, I will just re-download Hinge and we'll have more funny material. So it's kind of a win-win situation. But yeah, if I start dating this girl, I will figure out a way to incorporate the relationship into some sort of stream thing, some sort of segment. I don't know, a call, prank call. I don't know, something. Since apparently I got to be flirty and combative. Again. And again, we have set the over-under text from her at half before the stream ends. And so far, it has not cashed. So if you had the under, you're looking like you're in good money. Browns football. Quinshon Judkins gets a first down. Pretty much be playful, but remember you're your own person with free will. So as much as of a say when she does, don't let her take full control. Don't let her take full control. You see, this is what happens. I learn all this cool advice. I learn like the game, how to navigate it. I remember it. I learn it. And then I get into something. I get into a relationship or a situation that I actually care about, that I actually like, and I just forget everything. Same thing happens when I do stand-up, which is a weird comparison. But when I do stand-up every now and again, which is rare these days, but when I used to do stand-up, I would practice my jokes. I'd like them. And then I go on stage and I just blank. As soon as it gets real, I just empty brain. Completely empty space. It's tough to be present in that moment because you just want to be sheer emotion. I think that's where I'm at. I just want to like be emotional and just be forward and just say exactly what I'm thinking every single time. And I know I can't do that. I know that's not the right approach. But hey, everyone's learning. Gotta learn to sit back and counter. Too many guys try to bulldoze dates. They end up being harmful or unnatural. So just sit back and counter. Boy, this is tricky. I gotta read through this conversation. This is BS. I hate gambling. I thought the over would hit for sure. Hey, man, we got a half of football left. We got a half of football. It still could pay. T. Higgins is dropping passes. He might either be concussed or it might just be snowing. 3rd and short for the Browns. I'm happy for you, Hunter. My last girlfriend cheated on me, so I'm on a break. There you go, Otis. I mean, that's a bummer, but like, I'm glad. I appreciate you being happy for me, man. And you know what? People who cheat aren't shit. I'll say that. There we go. No one who cheats in a serious relationship is a good person. It's broad. We hate cheaters around here. Can I give a shout out to Frank Gore? The Unk still had it. He did. Shout out to Frank Gore. Who doesn't love Frank? If you don't like Frank Gore, are you even a football fan? Always keep in mind that it's about what you want to. Guys get lost when they think they have to do a checklist to get laid. They should really just be in touch with themselves and roll with what that attracts. Well, what do I want, John? What do I want? I want to be single, but I also want to date this girl. It's tough. What do I want? Who do I want to be? Who do you want to be? You play to win the game. First down, Browns. I think that's Dylan Sampson getting back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. All right. Well, okay. I got it. So stick to the script. Stick to the script. No sense in changing the offense mid-game, basically. Right? If you're a vertical offense, you're throwing it deep. You can't give up. You got to commit to it. Explain how to pull women in football terms. Anyways, 13-6 in Atlanta. Seahawks with the ball. There goes JSN. Big play for him. 30-yard reception. I also listen to a lot of music, which helps me with meeting people in general. What do you mean by that, Hank? Maybe break up and go on Grindr. I might, Otis. I might. Also, Baker intercepted. I'm not sure. That's not Kool-Aid. Whoever it is, he's not wearing gloves, which is always jarring for an NFL player to do. Wow, this guy's going no gloves, no wristbands, nothing. Would you guys ever do that? Play football just straight? No wristband, no, like NFL football, no gloves. Just for the bit. Also, Shador. Did he throw it deep? Shador got hit. Incomplete, damn. All over the place. Okay, 3rd and 10 for Shador. Rolling left, he's got time. And, oh, what a nice pass. Jeez, Fannin dropped it, though. Nice pass. Thought it was going to get intercepted, but no, it's just a really accurate pass. Just couldn't see Fannin. JSN over the middle, and touchdown Jackson Smith and Jigba. He got this whole drive. Offensive player of the year incoming. John played with no gloves. Damn. It just feels weird to me. I feel like every position besides quarterback benefits from wearing gloves. It's just like the look. So when you see a DB or even a defensive lineman without gloves, it's just odd. Drake maybe plays no gloves, no wristbands. Huh. But again, quarterback. But yeah. I'm 5'6.5", 140. I would die playing unprotected football, huh? Well, yeah, you're probably fast as hell, Stoner Cat. That's what I mean. Yeah, take what you're good at. like when you meet someone and you have that liking an album, they almost have a almost fangirl type moment. Ooh, that's game. That's Hank's game. Listen to more music. Expand your reach. I'm with that. It's nice being able to talk about any kind of genre of music. Fans were good enough. I hated how they felt. Damn. Jeez, John. There you go, stud. 1st and goal for 9, and that's a touchdown. Oliver, again, 2nd of the day. Let's go. Vikings up 24-0. I want the record to Josh Oliver. I want the record to show. I know ball. I knew it. I knew it was a trap line. I knew 1.5 points was nonsense. I don't think anyone cares about my picks, but I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled about it. The rest of these could miss. Who even cares? My lock of the week was Vikings over the Manders. I thought it was a trap line, and here we go. Here we go. Also, Steelers in the red zone against the Ravens, which, you know, do with that what you will. I'm not really sure how they got there, but there you go. Who's the shortest person in here? I'm 5'3", 7, although I am 15. All right, I'm creative. 5'3.7. I mean, I'm not the shortest one in here, but hey, you know what? Grown ass man here. The reason the Steelers got down the field was Aaron Rodgers threw a sick deep ball to DK Metcalf. Wow. 40 or 50 yards on that play. Nice. Wow, Michael Strahan lost some weight. Not really sure what's going on there. Did they get Strahan on Ozempic? Also, am I the only one that thinks I'm not the only one that thinks Ariana Grande looks crazy. I just wanted to throw that out there. Completely unrelated. Baltimore secondary should be benched after this game. Well, to be fair, that DK Metcalf play, they had to defend for a long time. Like, Aaron Rodgers broke out of the pocket. The D-line just couldn't get to Raj. The Ravens defense in general is very up and down, it feels like. Both position groups. And I think they're still pretty injured, right? They're still pretty beat up. Anyway, I think every game is back. Yep, every game is well into the third now that Colts-Jags has begun. Amir Abdullah muffed a catch, but he still recovered it. Colts have the football, and every game is back. 5'10", caught everything, but was never really tall enough to do anything real. See, I'm tall enough to do something real, but I never did, so I feel even worse. Like, I'm 6'2", and I didn't really do much with it. I can't even dunk. That's one of my biggest things. I'm mad. Who else do they have to defend besides DK? Double his ass already. Washington's out. I guess that is true. Calvin Austin, anyone? Adam Thielen, MVS? Come on, these are textbook names. Probably third or second shortest. Never been that tall. Didn't really know my height, though. Doctors have like a 3-inch spread. Hank's height -2.5. My award projections: Drake May, CMC, Garrett, Warren, Graham, Super Bowl MVP Darnold, Coach of the Year Ben Johnson, and Akoi. Is that comeback player of the year? What is Akoi? Wait, am I dumb? Oh, assistant coach of the year. Nice. Tyler Shuck, can they catch him? Tyler Shuck touchdown. Whoa. Saints up against Tampa. Let's go. Want to rock and roll all night. Let's go, Saints. Ariana Grande has been questioned if she has some sort of eating disorder over the past 2 years. Actually, a little concerning. Very concerning. And I've talked to an Ariana Grande fan about it, and she said that according to Ariana, I don't know how I let this conversation happen, but according to Ariana, this is the healthiest she's ever felt. I find that hard to believe. And she changes races somehow. That is true. She's the race bender. Ariana Grande, the last race bender. There you go. Comeback player CMC also. I'm 5'8". God, am I the tallest one in this chat? Cam Ward rolling left. You get it? Incomplete. Damn. 4th and 7. We're going to get Browns football in this game of the year. Also, Bills almost into Bengals territory. Now officially in Bengals territory. We're going to get 3rd and 3 for the Bills. When you spend time in the Midwest and South, you realize how big people are down here, and it puts any athletic dreams out you ever have out. I guess, yeah, people are big in the Midwest. Corn-fed. Yeah. Same thing with the South, too. You get all kinds of creatures throughout the continental United States. 4th and goal for the Steelers. Kenneth Gainwell drops a touchdown. I don't think Rodgers put it on him, though. Meanwhile, 1st and 10 from the Colts. Riley Leonard. Let's see what this is. Jeez, okay, Riley Leonard's kind of lighting it up a little bit. Could you imagine Colts come back and win this one, down 18? And there he goes. Dalton Kincaid having a great game. Big catch for Dalton. There you go, from behind the line of scrimmage. Got another text. Still not from her, though, so the under is still paying. Unless you guys know something changes. Zach Ertz is holding his knee. He is injured. That's a bummer. This is a bad day for Manders FC. JD5 and Zach Ertz. Ooh, Zach Ertz got killed, too. Let's see the Zach Ertz hit again. Oh, boy! Zach Ertz may have just broken his leg. Oh, boy. That didn't look good. Oh. Damn. Wow, I underreacted to that at first. James Cook around the outside. Please score. Please score. Touchdown, Bills. James Cook. Let's go. He did fumble, so it may come back. But as it stands right now, the Bills are ahead of the Bengals off a James Cook touchdown. We will see what the call is. I want to see this again. Okay, I think he's good. Great run by Cook. I hope. Creatures is crazy. Not Ertz, man. It hurts. It hurts. That was a tough injury to watch. Let's see this James Cook score again. Did he cross the plane? Oh, no, he might have fumbled. That is so close. He might have fumbled on the line. Oh, shoot. Where's the pylon cam, man? This is big. This is big. This is like an 8-point fantasy swing for me. Where the... Oh, bro, he's short. He's short, man. James Cook fumbled out of the end zone. Oh, it was brought back anyways. Wait, it was brought back by a penalty. Oh, so never mind any... I'm so dumb. Nice one. Offensive holding. I didn't even see it. That's what you get when you watch games without sound. But if it's a... Oh, but then the Bengals can call a time... Wait a minute. What? So the Bengals are challenging it. Oh, great. It's going to be Bengals football. This sucks. This sucks. Well... What initially was going to be a James Cook touchdown is now Bengals football. Love that rule. Who doesn't love that rule? Whoa! Riley Leonard with one of the best... Okay, so that was kind of a weird moment. So Riley Leonard with one of the best back shoulder fade passes I've seen in my life. That was textbook right there. But they took out the cameraman who is still down and injured, or the sound guy, which is always awkward. Zach Ertz cannot walk. He for sure broke his leg. Yeah, Pittman may have just killed an old man. Yeah, and offensive pass interference on Michael Pittman, so that's great. Let's see this. That was a great pass, though, you got to admit. That is such a ticky-tack offensive PI. Are you kidding me? That old guy is down for nothing. Michael Pittman just tabletopped that guy. Oh, boy. All kinds of footballs happening. Okay. Nine's proven he isn't a handoff merchant. He looks good. Cages are on a different level. Some of those boys are built like a tank engine. I do agree. I haven't spent a lot of time in the South, but I can imagine the raging Cajuns. Pittman may have just killed the cameraman. I guess the Bills need a reason to throw secure more for no reason whatsoever. So I'll say one of my friends is like 9 to 10 inches taller than me. Oh! Kirk Cousins intercepted. Sorry. That's wild. 9 reference. 9 to 10 inches. Also, I've had this protein shake, the invisible protein shake, all stream, and I'm taking the first sip now. When in doubt, go Giants. Jets do have the worst rivalry uniforms. I agree. They're gross. Everything the Jets try to do sucks. Bro, that Zach Ertz hit, man. That was tough. He got cracked. That might be his career, honestly. Gosh, man. You know, Shakir isn't for snow games. I want to see what they call this. Well, the thing is, though, did he fumble it out of the end zone? He did, right? Yeah, James Cook did fumble it out of the end zone. This is a tricky call. Here's what I was going to say, and I don't want to Jets trust like turds and play like them. Yeah, for sure. I do like their new helmets, though. Here's what I will say about the Commanders. They have a very old team. They went to a lot of veterans, Bobby Wagner, Austin Eckler, Zach Ertz, etc. Debo even though Debo's not as old. They have a lot of old players, right? 2 of them now, Zach Ertz and Austin Eckler, likely have career, bare minimum defining, probably ending Keaton Mitchell long touchdown, by the way. Ravens are back. Oh, he didn't score, but down at the 8. I thought he was going to score. The Commanders have seen now 2 probably career-ending injuries in 1 season. So I want to say that's why you go young. That's why you go young. Oldest team in the league, exactly. That's why you go young. Like, it's not Zach Ertz's fault that he broke his leg on that play, but it is kind of an interesting coincidence that Austin Eckler and Zach Ertz will probably never be the same because the Commanders just built this old-ass team, and now they're, what, 2... They have, what, 3 wins? 3-9? About to be 3-10? Not great. Not great. If you believed in the Commanders this year, I'm sorry, because that was not a good take. Washington had to get older guys. They had a team full of adults on the team while they changed owners. I get that, but, you know, now it's time to win games. Some people thought the Commanders were like a set-and-forget playoff team, and they are not. That was on purpose. They wanted an old team with Rivera while Snyder was getting run out. Yeah, no, I get you. But now the chickens have come home to roost a little bit. So now they're beat up to all hell, and they're about to be 3-10. So I get what they were doing. I get what you're saying, John, but still not thrilled about it. It is pouring rain in Tampa right now. Every player's jersey is soaked to all hell. Meanwhile, it looks really nice in Baltimore. I don't know what the weather is, but it looks sunny, clear skies, sunny and blue in Baltimore. I want to see the weather right now. Oh, it's gonna be like 55. 42. 42, it says cloudy, but I don't think so. I'm not seeing 10% precipitation. Looks pretty nice, just saying. Correct, it's time to build around 5. Well, now it's time to protect 5. That's the thing. But Sean Tucker on the 1-yard line. There you go. Bucks in the red zone. Very much so, like on the 1 yard line. Also, we're probably gonna get a field goal in Seattle. It's nice around the East Coast. There you go. Isaiah Likely touchdown. Ravens getting close. Steelers-Ravens actually been a pretty fun game. I know it's a very storied rivalry and whatnot, but I didn't expect this matchup with these rosters to be as good as it is. 9 rolling out. He's feeling it. JJ McCarthy, first down and then some. There you go. 9's looking good. Jeez. MetLife's like 42. Huh. Nice. Hell yeah. Good day for the East Coast. Man, it's cold as hell in this apartment I'm in. That's why I'm wearing my hoodie. I think I'm going to go no AC December, or no heater December. So I live in California, so it's not like I'm going to die. But I woke up the other day, it was 56 in my apartment, which is kind of crazy. When you wake up indoors and it's 56 degrees. Roster with young injury-prone QB who hasn't tested much last year last year in a roster full of super old unks. When you put it like that, it doesn't sound doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But you know, they got their NFC Championship game, and we got the tailgate touchdown or tailgate TD guy. That video, I'm gonna play it now. Any chance I get to play this video, I'm gonna take it. Any chance. Where are bookmarks? Twitter status alert. Red zone's cooked. Yeah, and Underdog tweet. By the way, Underdog tweeted this out. Yeah, Red Zone Studios. We good. Okay, so I was not the only one talking about this. I'm glad this was everyone. Good. Everybody was discussing this. All right. But anyways, not to get copywritten. Here are my bookmarks. God, Elon really ruined this stupid website. All right. Not the first person to say that though. Where's the video? Where's the video, man? Why do I have so much bullshit in my saved? I gotta find... Here it is. Let's go. Hold on. My favorite video in history. I'm telling you. This makes being a Giants fan not so tough.
Guys, for coming out here tonight and fucking representing. Right? Excuse my language.
Excuse his language, but this is before the NFC Championship game. Also, first and goal Bills. Please give it to James Cook. James Cook. He fumbled, dude. He fumbled. Oh my God.
Each and every one of you guys.
James Cook just fumbled on the end zone.
Do me a favor. You take care of all these people at the Hard Rock.
They took over the Hard Rock.
They took care of us.
They took over the Hard Rock, man.
All I gotta say is, we've been through 30 years.
James Cook just lost 8 fantasy points. I don't care. I'm not mad. Yeah.
And you deserve this, and you deserve this. All right? Let's go.
Yeah. And then they lost, obviously. So this guy had to leave the stadium. Pretty embarrassed.
The Hard Rock. Great takeover last night. Great job, the Hard Rock Cafe, buddy. Hey.
Imagine watching 2 career-defining injuries, forgets he's a Giants fan, and watch neighbors scat both lose their legs. Crazy. Hey, Jarv, no need to rain on our parade here, man. Jeez. I did forget. But the thing is, neighbors and Scattaboo are, like, young. They're young, you know what I mean? So that's just Giants having bad luck. The Commanders did this to themselves. That's my take, but yeah. Imagine having to watch. That hurts. For just a second, can we not talk about the Giants today? Can we just leave the Giant talk at the door? It's nice here on the East Coast. Manders were gonna fall off so hard, saw it coming a mile away. Yeah, no, seriously, 100%. I don't know why the chats are like showing up at weird times. Whoa! Didn't mean for that to be so loud. Whoa! All right. All right, there we go. Okay, so James Cook fumbled on the end zone, and Cam Ward just broke a sack like a man. Jeez. Cam Ward just out-muscled. Grant Delpit, was it? I don't know. I couldn't see. It was Grant Delpit. No way. What a call by me. Former LSU Tiger, Grant Delpit. Daniels needs to bulk up this offseason. Agreed. Dude needs to, yeah, put on a ton of weight. If the Raiders were good, I'll take 7-11 in KFC. In KC. If the Raiders were good, I'd take 7-11 in KC. All right. Okay. Move the 9 tier down again. What do you mean? 9's looking good. We're moving it up. We're moving it to the top. What do you mean? Welcome to the chat, John. Nine almost put another one on. They're up 21-0, 24-0. He looks good. He's 11 for 15, 124 and 2 touchdowns, and he looks good. Granted, this has been one of the easiest game scripts ever, but still. He's tall and lanky enough. He has the frame for it. Agreed. Agreed. Jane Daniels could definitely stand to put on a few LBs. Probably like 15 to 20. But again, you don't want it to be like nonsense junk weight. Like Marvin Harrison. It's like, great, he got all big, but he still is getting hurt a bunch and has the yips. False start on the Titans. So let's see. JC Latham. So it's going to be a 3rd and 8 for Tennessee. Best way I'm going to give a speech like that whenever Giants make it back to the prominence. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Giants are going to be... When the Giants win a Super Bowl, it's going to be a great day. It's going to be such a great day. I will be streaming. I don't know when that's going to be. It could be in 50 years. I will be streaming if the Giants ever enter a Super Bowl. Most likely. I don't know. I might just want to enjoy the moment. I'll be streaming after that game. And we're definitely streaming after this year's Super Bowl, too. If there is football, I will be streaming that night. That much we know for sure. Cam Ward. Oh! Great pass. No PI there on Van Jefferson. Looked like they got him. It looks like they held him a little bit. Jeez. Anyway. Wow, it's really coming down in Duval County as well. Gosh, so if you're in Florida right now, you're probably getting rained all over. Meanwhile, Vikings down within the 5. Aaron Jones. There is a flag down, though. I can't believe James Cook fumbled on the end zone. That sucks, bro. That kills me in fantasy, but whatever. I'll cry tears of joy if the Raiders got the divisional round. I almost cried when the Giants beat the Vikings in the wild card a few years ago. That was a great day. I haven't been that happy in a minute. I don't think I've been that happy in my life. I think it was actually like the greatest day of my life. A lot of weather in these games today. Greetings and salutations. We got American Dragon Son here. Just in time for a Falcons dub. I'm sorry, that was mean. As we can all see, the Falcons are currently down. But starting the 4th quarter, anything could happen. Falcons in the red zone. Let's see it. If you're just tuning into football for the day, first of all, drop a like. Second of all, Dan Jones is injured. Probably tore his Achilles. So for one last time, Dan Jones repping it. By the way, what do you guys think of the new Browns jerseys? I like them. I like them. They're cool alts. They're nice. I think they've worn them a couple of times, but they are cool alts. This might be a weird take. I think Harold Fannin wears the alts the best. I think it's his number. I think 44, for some reason, 44 just looks really good in these alts. I guess because they're so simple. I don't know why. But I don't know. Harold Fannin just looks solid in this Browns jersey. But in general, I like it. Last Giants topic global. Do you see the other guy who is the Giants locker room speeches after every game? I think his name's Vic. I have not seen that. Wait, what? I have not seen. I'm looking this up now. Who the hell? Vic DiBisetto. Okay, let's look this up. How did I not see that? An American comedian. Oh, is this like? Oh, I have seen this guy actually. I have seen this guy. I thought you meant like for real. I have seen this guy. 459,000 subscribers. That's crazy. Wow, yeah, Vic, popular Giants fan. Jeez. How do you... Wait. How the hell... Okay, so this guy has a cameo. 500,000 subscribers, but he gets, like, no views. This always trips me up, man. Channels like this. Obviously, been making videos for 15 years. Okay, I've seen this clip. Okay. I have seen this guy, though. Well, damn. I guess. 500,000 subs. I guess I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, Vic DiBisetto. Go Giants. Anyone's a Giants fan, I'll always respect them. No matter what, without fail. The Matt Brown looks burnt orange. Looks really good together. I agree. I agree, Jeff. Don't speak down on Falcons legend Kirk Cousins. What I miss? God, I'm all over the place with the chat. Actually, speaking, they ended Kirk Cousins' career like winning the playoff game and exposing Kirk Cousins was so good. That was, yeah. And you knew we had it. I'm so pessimistic watching the Giants, but I knew we were going to win that game. I felt great about it. Harold Eden with that shit. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, the wide shoulder spread out pads make the letters look better. Yes. Okay, now we're putting it together. Harold Fannin. Insane that our offense and defense click for like 2 straight weeks, then we get sold by specials. Falcons are so weird. Falcons are so weird. One of the weirdest teams this season. Screw him and screw LPG. Oh, man, do I want to talk about LPG. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Did I miss anything? Don't look that asshole up. I think his shorts get more views, probably. If Hitler was a Giants fan, would you like him? I'd at least be like, go Giants, at least. I look, that's a crazy question. Look. Listen, man, the Saints are in the red zone, and I want to talk about license plate guy now. LPG. Okay, here's what I think about. If you don't know who a license plate guy is, I'm going to pull him up right now. It's a really bad time to have this conversation. We could talk about LPG anytime, but no better time than the present, okay? Let me pull up his account. I'm still mad this girl hasn't texted me back, by the way. Okay, license plate guy. He has 90,000 followers. He is one of the most famous Giants. As you can see, he's a public figure. He's one of the most famous Giants fans in the community, okay? This is a guy who, after the helmet catch, he went like this, and NFL Films caught it. So this guy is like etched into NFL history. I definitely won money off my uncle in that Giants game. I knew we lost the Vikings race. We would win if we played them again. Yeah, I told that story of how I like met some Vikings fan after they lost. Yeah, did the same exact thing, and I knew we'd get him back. Harold Fan needs to turn his number to 0. That's what he played best in college. That would be cool too, but 44 is sick. I love 44 as a tight end number. 4th and goal, Vikings go for it. TJ Hawkinson touchdown. 31-0 against the Commanders. Hunnaball don't miss. Let's talk about LPG really quick. This is a guy who is very plugged in. Very plugged in with the Giants. He knows the players. He does a big tip dinner. He does all this stuff. And he seems like a genuinely good person. He donates money to firefighters, and like he's a PE teacher or whatever. Clearly a big Giants fan, so I like the guy. Here's the thing though. He's called the license plate guy because he hangs a bunch of license plates. He sits near the end zone and hangs over a bunch of license plates. I'd love one picture. But he sits like, by the border and hangs a bunch of license plates over that say a bunch of various things. It's like his sign. But his big move is these custom jerseys. Here's a couple of license plates if you can see him. But he has these custom jerseys. So one time when I was just getting into football, I commented being like, hey man, where do you get these jerseys? I'd love to buy one. They're really cool. And he responded to me, again, I was like 14, just getting into football, didn't know what the hell was going on. And he gives me this long-ass paragraph. Jalen Warren touchdown, by the way. Steelers are back. This long-ass paragraph about how it's custom and one of one, and he'll never sell it, and he hates when people ask. He gets the comment all the time, and I'm such a terrible, he rips me a new one. And I'm like, hey, dude, all I was doing was complimenting your cool jersey. Fuck it, what are we talking about? He's a loan shark, is he? I didn't know he's a loan shark. I guess you're more plugged into the East Rutherford community than I am, John. So you let me know. So while license plate guy is a Giants fan, while he seems to be very supportive of firefighters, the troops, etc., he does seem like he might be a little bit of a prick in real life. And that's my stance on license plate guy. Back to football. Ed Donatel loved his prevent defense in the second quarter. That was Ed Donatel, one of my favorite coaches in NFL history. The 22 Vikings were a glass cannon team, all gas, no brakes. They were. That was a weird ride. Gotta go. See you later, Hunter. See ya, Hank. Thanks for stopping by. He was arrested in 2015. Posted the link. I don't see it. Wait, send it again. I don't see the link. Or I guess I could just Google it myself. Let's see. Giant superfan Joe license plate guy Rubeck arrested in loan sharking sting. Whoa. Accused of loan sharking, arrested in organized crime investigation. Is this like Chiefsaholic? he could go from wearing license plates to making them. Jesus, I didn't know the Daily News was that visceral. Arrested charged as an old loan shark who used muscle to collect from clients, paying illegal interest, authorities said. The defendant used threats and intimidations to collect debts and charged usurious interest rates, that's a good word, on outstanding debts. Wow, this was years ago, obviously, but wow. Good Lord, how did I not know about this? The guy was a straight up mafioso. Whatever, man. Link might be auto-deleted. I think so. I think the link gets auto-deleted, yeah. I don't see the link, John, but I mean, I found it. I've seen him in person. He goes to the salon to prepare his hair for TV. Jeez, really? So this guy, like, he put public figure. That's not, like, ironic. He thinks he's, like, a big force in this community, huh? Jeez. We're exposing license plate guy. I feel like I gotta unfollow him now. It's Discount Chiefsaholic. Yeah, that's what it is. Seriously. This is also, like, a decade ago. I did not know this. So there's a loan shark who's egotistical. He was a prick to me when I was younger. And, like... And his bits kind of played out. The whole license plate thing. Wow, I might have to dislike license plate guy now. Mark the calendars, guys. December 7th, 2025. Hunnaball is out on license plate guy. No, he absolutely thinks he's on the team. So you've seen him in person, but you haven't met the guy. Boy. By the way, great pass by Trevor. Trevor just put it right on Brian Thomas. Just want to give him credit where it's due. We could still keep talking about football, but damn. I can expose half this league. What's his name? Joe Rubeck. Meet the Rubecks. Damn. Cooper Kupp touchdown, by the way. Seahawks pouring it on the Falcons. So games worth watching right now. Shockingly, Saints Bucks, which is tied at 17. Titans Browns, which is 17-14. Bengals Bills, which is 21-18. Bengals in Bills territory, mind you. And we have Steelers Ravens, which is an 11-point game, but damn it, it is fun. The rest of the games can kind of be tossed out. I mean, the Jags are pulling away on the Colts, so not really worth checking that one out. Manders are getting whooped. Dolphins are killing the Jets. Not much of a surprise there. Dolphins are going to make a playoff push. And Seahawks are killing the Falcons. So there you go. Never speak to a scumbag like him. I used to call him out at the stadium Joe Rubeck. Holy hell. Jeez, I think we found John's greatest enemy. By the way, Shador just put a perfect pass right on Harold Fannin. We're watching some good December football today, fellas. Damn. Can you expose Raheem Moron? Yeah, seriously, yeah. What dirt do we have on Raheem Moron? Baker Mayfield keeps it, tucks and runs in what is the rainiest game I've seen in a while. A lot of weather. Also, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt with a nice little first down run. So that's good. Bengals moving the football. Joe Burrow is happy to be out there, man. He's playing well. He's playing real well. Harold Fannin first day out. Oh, first down. Oh, I see. Shoot. Yeah, no, he looks good. Miami 4-0 since firing their GM Dolphins. That's all you need. Maybe the Giants should have cut Shane. Maybe that's the missing piece. You cut Shane, you win every game. Who knows? I mean, damn, we've already fired 3 coaches. Dabes, Bowen, and then our D-line coach. Anyways, 2nd and 6 for the Bengals. Let's see what Joe Burrow's got cooking up here. And he finds... Did you catch it? Incomplete. Incomplete. T. Higgins. Right now, Next Gen Stats is giving the Bengals a 76% chance to win. It's interesting. We'll see what happens on this drive. James Cook completely boned me. Straight up. No way around it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. James Cook killed me with that fumble. Oh my gosh, I'm still in good shape to win. This is so funny. Thank you so much, James Cook, for that fumble. You completely screwed me. But Justin Jefferson only has 3 points. Even with the day the Vikings are having, Wait, who was that? Did Shador keep? Wait, who ran that? Oh no, did Shador just turn it over? No. Wait, what happened? I looked away for a second and Shador turned it. I saw the Titans running with the football. No, what the hell happened? Shador, you were supposed to bust down your AP. I really shouldn't be checking fantasy right now. Oh my gosh. I actually might be able to take first. If everything keeps breaking my way, I might be able to do it. That James Cook fumble would have really put me over the top, though. Damn it. Is this Bam Knight's week to shine? Anyways. Oh gosh, I didn't even see the Shador pick. Well, Shador turned it over, so that sucks. Everyone's sad now. I gotta stop. I'm done checking fantasy. I'm done. Raheem Morris is buddy with Kellen Winslow Jr. in Tampa when he was creeping on women. Wow. Didn't actually think there'd be an answer. Shador decent timing Sanders. Now I'm actually gonna watch this pick. Oh, not great. Not great. Not great. He is tough as nails, but that was not a great pass. Ugh. Sure was trying to make a big play, throw the pick. Yeah, no, seriously. Yeah, that was, he tried. He did too much. You're doing too much, Shador. Manage the game a little better, fella. Oh, let's go. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown Bengals. Bengals back up 10, provided they make the point after. And there goes Tony Pollard for his second touchdown of the day. The Titans are back. You didn't hear? The Titans are back, man. We are officially turning off Manders Vikings. Sorry, Raheem's way too soft on his players. Yeah, he's a people pleaser, it seems like. Which, again, cool. Seems like a nice guy, but NFL coach, you kind of got to be able to put your foot down. Well, Saints Tampa. Welcome to the quad box. We're running it. Winslow Jr., what a waste, man. Yeah, honestly. Could have been great. All right. So now the Titans are up on the Browns in what is turning out to be a great game. We're almost in the fourth quarter in that one, and I think that is the last of this slate that's still in the third quarter, if I'm not mistaken. Colts, Jags starting, Steelers, Ravens starting. Definitely going to keep an eye on Steelers, Ravens, just kind of see how that breaks. But this is how the scores are doing right now if you don't have an internet, but yet you're in the live stream. So there you go. Don't have an internet. Baker running it on third down, gets nothing. Ooh, what do you do here if you're the Bucks? It's 4th and 2, maybe 3. Kind of a bad spot, honestly. But 4th and 3. It's a tie game. Looks like they're going to go for it. Tie game. They're right on that middle of the field. I think they're going to go for it. Which is interesting. They don't get this. They're kind of Mariota fumbled in the red zone on the sideline. Not great. Mel Kiper in shambles after Shador's pick. Shador was looking good before that, though. Hate to say it, the new Fox UI has kind of grown on me. Still the worst, but it's not that bad. I don't hate it, honestly. I really don't. I had an issue with it in the Super Bowl when there were no logos and it was just text. But I actually kind of like their score bug. It's minimalist, and normally, we're supposed to hate minimalism, but... Oh, man, Chris Godwin bobbled it and didn't get it. Wow, Saints football. That is a close call, but they're calling it a bobble. I like the Fox graphic, though. It's simple. It does what it needs to. I still will pound the table, though. I like the top left score bug. I'll always be a fan of that. All the networks went away from it. I don't care. I still like it. I miss it. The original Fox. The OG. If Kellen Winslow likes you with as much he messed around in his career, you have no discipline. There you go. That's a good point. There you go. The proof is in the pudding. And for the 4th time today, I get blessed to watch the Coca-Cola AI ad. I would say protest Coca-Cola, but here I am. Not doing that. So that's great. Good for me. Good for Coke. Why pay editors when you can just have AI do it? Anyways. Hate how big these bugs are now. Really? ESPN with the ticker underneath it. Oh, it's especially with... I'm so dumb. Especially with the ticker underneath. It is kind of crowded. I do agree. It is kind of crowded. again, if you put it in the top left, that goes away. Feels less cluttered. Because that's the thing with it being center screen. It's like it's blocking all the action, I feel like. It's not, but it is taking up valuable real estate, where if it's in the top left corner, you're really not blocking anything. I don't know. It's a loose take. But yeah, fellas, we are almost entering the witching hour. So drop a like if you have not already. If you have, make a second account. Get on this stream. Drop a like. Just kidding. It's like all those PS3 games. I didn't know what to do with the widescreen when HD became normal, so just filled the face with UI. Yeah. That's exactly what they did. It's the enshittification of graphics. Also, Jags touchdown. Couple of flags down, so I think it's going to come back. But Jags touchdown. Yeah, no, companies embrace technology such weird ways. Glad I quit drinking soda years ago. I wish. I can't. Man, I've never been addicted to cigarettes. But if I was, I think this is how it would feel. Just needing that fix. That's me with Diet Coke. And I know it's the caffeine and the aspartame, but something about it. They've got me hooked for life. And I hate it because I know Coke's a terrible company. Also, some frat went to the Bucks game and they took over a section and now they're just like taking their shirts off in the pouring rain. Everyone's fired up. Tampa Bay is rocking and rolling. Shit, so are we. We're in the witching hour. 3 hours of ad-free football talk at the Hunnaball stream. I'm glad I did illicit substances instead of drinking soda growing up. Just an idea's here. Hell yeah. Yeah, who needs Diet Coke when you can just do Coke? Hit the most scoreboards don't show what's happening in other sports and leagues. I'm tired of the 3D logo UI. It was cool at first, but now I really hate to bring back flat logos. What do you mean by 3D? Like, do you mean like how Fox kind of has like some depth to their pictures? I don't think the 3D is the issue. I do agree with you though. I do wish there was some sort of, they try and do that in the top left with like a little score update, but it's so, I don't know. It just feels kind of pointless. It's like, oh, a score update. Also, Devin Witherspoon with a crazy interception. So Seahawks continue to pour it on. If you had the Seahawks defense, there you go. Feel for Dan Jones, but stoked about the Jags W. There you go, you. Hell yeah. You too. Let's go. I like it. Yeah, man. Again, yeah, we're all hurting for Dan Jones. Prayers up for Dan Jones. But Jags look good. Jags looked good before Jones got hurt. Josh Allen, untouched into the end zone. Touchdown Bills. We got a 3-point game. I got a text. It is not the text we were waiting for. Again, it's not too late. It is not too late to drop your picks over under 0.5 texts from the girl that I like during this stream. We got a half hour. You can probably get a pretty good value on the live bet here. So far, it looks like the under is going to cash. So drop a take down below. Over under 1 text. I hate this girl, man. I really do. Ertz got carted off. Yeah, right. Broke his leg. Zach Ertz broke his leg. It was not good. I'm sure you'll see the clip one way or another, but Zach Ertz broke his leg. It was a gruesome sight. Manders are falling apart. Jaden Daniels also got re-injured. It's been a tough day for Washington. No Giants players can get injured because, again, on bye. And Giants can't lose. So maybe she's watching ball too. For sure not. She is not a football person. That is one thing. I already told her she's a Giants fan because she didn't have a team. She's like, what team should I like? I'm like, Giants. You're already in. Welcome. Welcome to the best fan base in sports. Giants. Go Big Blue. I want to take more people down with me. She's not watching ball, man. There's no way. My fear is that she's like on a date with another guy. That's what's getting me. I'm like now fully buying into the toxic thoughts. It's like, maybe she's with another guy. Maybe she's getting married. It's like, geez. Possessive much? I love the CBS score update. What I mean is in-depth that pops out. The logo that's popped in. Oh, okay. I see. I see what you mean. I'm with you there, Otis. I'm with you then. She's just sleeping, dude. It's 12:30. And I'm on the West Coast. Bro, it's 3:30 Eastern. Love you, Josh Allen. My fantasy team thanks you. I needed James Cook to punch that in, man. If James Cook doesn't fumble, I may have not won my league, but been number one seed. JSN with another touchdown. So you have JSN, you are golden today. Not a lot of big fantasy days, though, I feel like, outside of JSN. Maybe a couple others, but it feels like a pretty low-scoring day to this point. And no, it's not a low-scoring day, but a lot of, like, I don't know, guys you probably wouldn't start in fantasy. Maybe Dalton Kincaid. Maybe Jerry Jeudy. Maybe I'm wrong. Io Manor scored. Jefferson has 2 points. The Vikings have 31, and Justin Jefferson has 2 points. That's crazy. It's worse. She's watching cricket right now. That's it. That's it. She's watching cricket. That'd be funny. Oh, boy. Hate having emotions. Josh has 30. Jeez, already? That's crazy. He is playing well, though. It's not a game if Josh Allen doesn't have a rushing touchdown. I'm up against JSN and ETN. I'm cooked. Damn it, John. Damn it. That hurts. JSN, yeah, ETN's another one of those guys. One of the few guys having a good day. I don't know if Devon Achane came back. I know he was hurt. I'm not sure if he came back. I want to check that really quick. Let's see what's going on here. I'm assuming not, because Jalen Wright has 16 carries. Yeah, so Devon Achane with a rib injury. So nothing too bad, but might have some fantasy implications now that we're in the playoff season. I like this song. It's like an electric guitar or Christmas beat. I'm gonna turn it up. Anyways, I don't think she's cheating on you. She just wants some alone time. Needs to study. You're actually sleeping. Come from a guy who's in a relationship with cheating. She's not cheating on you. All right, Otis. You do have some ethos in this. You do have some ethos. Like hate it or love it. You do have some credentials. So we'll take it. All right, I'll take it. You guys are really talking me down. I feel like I'm... This is the weird thing about these streams. I feel like I'm the audience, and you guys are just, like, talking me down. I feel like I'm just talking, and we're just all in a conversation. Again, Small Town Dive Bar. That's what we're here for. Small Town Dive Bar. Hunnaball Sunday live streams. Hit a 40-yard rushing touchdown to save my playoff hopes. Let's get uncreative to the playoffs. Yes! Fantasy. Also, might be Jags football? Don't know. Tough to tell. Jags football. Turnover in Jacksonville. Riley Leonard may have been a pick. Tough to see. I think it was a pick. Meanwhile, Bengals had the ball down 3. Yep, it was a... Well, Pittman caught it, but then Newsome muscled it away. Yep, that's a... I don't know. I mean, to me, it looks like... I don't know. I think Newsome's got it. No way. What a play. Great play. I think that's Greg Newsome. Great play. Tyler Shuck, is he going to make it 2? Tyler Shuck with 2 rushing touchdowns on the day. Saints up 24-17. And Shador sacked by Jeffrey Simmons again. Wow, a lot of things happening. Ashkan is here. It's falling apart for Greg. Ashkan, you better hope I close. You better hope I seal the deal here. Bowles just had a stroke. Did he? Not literally, right? Not literally. But so many whack injuries today. I want to make sure the coach didn't go down with a stroke. Maybe she's an Eagles fan. Is trying to hide that from you. Oh, that would change everything. That would change everything. She's definitely not, though. I hate saying it, but she's like the sports ball type, where she's like, I don't like sports, and I don't understand people who watch it so much. Kind of makes us a weird match, but whatever. I got him on points anyways. He's barely projected 100. I'll tell you, Ashkan, I got some news. I think you're good either way, but I think the tiebreaker in Yahoo Fantasy, I thought it was points scored. Apparently it's division record. Not head-to-head record, division record. So, but if you're ahead of him now... Oh, you're not. Yeah, so you kind of need him to lose, buddy. I think you need him to lose, Ashkan, just for the record, to completely isolate the conversation. You said grad school, right? She in STEM field. Sorry, I missed that text. You said grad school, right? She's in a STEM field. She is in a STEM field. She is studying to be a veterinarian. So there you go. There you go, bro. What the fuck? I'm sorry, Ashkan. I'm sorry. You need me to win. Hey, man, just root for me, man. Just root for me to win, man. That's what we need. I need Peter to seal the deal, too. But again, I know I said it was points. I was wrong. I thought it was points. It always confuses me. Almost landed 10 out of 10 baddie, but found out she was a Chiefs fan. It changed everything. Like a Chiefs fan, like a Dwayne Bowe Chiefs fan, or a Taylor Swift Chiefs fan? There's 2 camps. Oh! Joe Burrow picked. Whoa! Can they catch him? Benford, is that Christian Benford? Christian Benford with a bananas pick 6 on Joe Burrow. Whoa! Oh boy, Joe, yeah. It looks like we all saw that one. Wow. What a crazy play that was. That was gift wrapped. And now the Bills are in the driver's seat. Just like that. 63-yard pick 6. Christian Benford. Oh my goodness. Meanwhile, Titans have the football back. Dude. Can we, I mean, I feel like I saw it, but like, I mean, that's just a bad read, obviously, but geez, that was unlucky. Oh, she's dying right now, brother. I've heard veterinary school is horrendous. It's like learning anatomy for every other creature on the planet. Honestly, you guys have said a lot. You guys have said a lot to make me feel better, and I appreciate every single sentiment. But that, if vet school is as hard as you say it is, that makes me happy, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because she specifically told me that she's been dying because of finals, and I thought she was lying to me. But if Stoner Cat 2089 can verify that vet school is the real deal, and she's not just BSing, and she's working hard, then damn it, I got a smile on my face. James Cook would have solidified it for you in the first half. I know he would have. I know, he fumbled on the goal line. Completely screwed me. So yeah, Oshkan, you gotta pull for my team here. I should pull some people out just to don't sweat it. Five mention. Don't sweat it. 5. Let's go. One of my favorite inside jokes. It's almost as good as Good Game, Sweetheart. I think a lot of people in here are new, but if you remember Good Game, Sweetheart, you're a real one. Cam Ward lighting it up. Shamir DK right across. Vet school and dental school are hell. Mooney stepped out. I know! Mooney stepped out of bounds. I would have put the game away. I know. Vet school and dental school are hell. I believe it. I believe it, man. That Joe Burrow pass sucked. I've seen it now like 7 times. That pass sucked, dude. Even if it got to Chase, it may have been picked. Now all of a sudden when I'm projected 160, the damn rule switch back to division record instead of points. I'm sorry, Oshkan. I make the rules, but I didn't make this one. Oh boy. All right, I'm feeling good. Now that we have multiple verifications that vet school is the real deal, and that she's already a person that's not on her phone a bunch. She probably has like a ton of screen limits, like your boy. Where's my phone? I don't know. I bricked my phone, fellas. I completely bricked it. Where the hell is it? Well, phone's gone, but I bricked it. I turned off every app besides messages, calls, camera, etc. The basics. I completely bricked it. I got my notes app. Of course, I got my fantasy app. Come on. But no Instagram, no Twitter, no YouTube, none of that. No Reddit, no lawn mowing simulator. Big play for the Ravens. Ravens aren't ready to say die yet with 10 minutes left. But yeah. You guys ever wait for a text and then you're in a group chat, so then a bunch of texts come through, and every time you get the alert, you just get more and more disappointed? That's me right now. Yeah, I'll never say, like, obviously stay on YouTube, because how else are we going to hang out? But getting off social media is always a good call, I feel like. Even if it's just for a couple weeks, it's always healthy. Another Burrow pick! What? There goes Bucky, by the way. Big run. Another Burrow pick! How the hell are the Bills winning? I was gone for 5 minutes. 2 interceptions back to back. What? I just saw the interception. Let's see the play in full. Pretty clean pocket. Wow. What a play. That, honestly, I didn't have a horse in this race. What a play. Batted at the line, and AJ Espinosa reads it the whole time. Goes around, plays the ball perfectly, as if he knew exactly where it was going to fall. Went right to him, of course, but he like went nose for the football. And the Bills, I don't want to say they put the game away, But they went from being down to being the considerable favorites. Let's see this again. James Cook went for 11 yards, but it got called back. I want to see the win probability move. Of course, it's in dark mode. Look at this, though. Bengals had an 80% shot to win. Now, it completely flipped. And that was after the pick six. Now it's 83%. That is so crazy. Goodness, man. Football is crazy. It's been a good day of games. I can't lie. Buffalo's better at interceptions in their secondary. I'm assuming even their D-line. I agree. But Benford got it. Benford with the big play. Also, Bengal injured on the play. I want to say, is that Geno Stone, is it? So injury timeout in Buffalo. Jesus. My adult flag football group chat is going off right now. They just said something crazy. I'll put them on blast, whatever. They're like, yeah, we're gonna win today, fellas. They're doing like the hype up. It's like, we're gonna win today, guys. We're gonna shut down that one person. And then this is what they said. This is a real quote. Then we're gonna shut down the Asian. Like, what? The guy's name is Trent. He's a friend of the channel. Trent, you here? I see bro took the over 9. Yeah, he did. He took over the 9 curse. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Oh, my God. Also, Ollie Gordon rushing touchdown. So Dolphins are pouring it on the Jets. Vikings are pouring it on the Manders. This is a good day for sports. I can't lie. It's a good day for sports. Baker. Whoa. Oh, no. Baker with a perfect pass to Ibuka. And he dropped it. Oh, that was maybe not perfect. He put it a little high. But still, you got to come down with that. He was untouched. Wow. They had one-on-one with no safety help. Wide open in the end zone, and he blew it. He blew it. Oh, man, this is so funny. Fox is showing an update of the Christian Benford pick six. They're not even caught up yet to the next pick. That's so crazy. Wait, Cam Ward's getting a Tubi documentary? Okay. Slippery ass ball. Yeah, seriously. I know, seriously. Can they just rub a towel on it? Raining like a... Oh, that's true. It is raining a ton in Tampa. That's a good point, actually. I did forget about that. It's tough to see on TV, but it is raining like a motherfucker. Yeah, it is. Everyone's like soaked wet. Why is it so tough seeing rain on TV? Anyone know the science behind that? This is why you need Stickum. This is why you need Stickum. Stickum reference. There you go. When in doubt, put literal to glue on your hands. You know, would it work if you just like put some Elmer's on? I don't know. It would be gross after one catch, but yeah, I can't even keep up with all the games. Man, there's so much happening. Me neither. Me neither. We're going to get 4th and 13 in Tampa. Baker just missed Cade Otton, who couldn't get separation on the safety. Baker wants a flag, but I guess he's not going to get one. And is that another Browns turnover? Don't tell me. They're doing the perfect timing in the end zone. No! Dylan Sampson, you're selling Shador. Dylan Sampson fumbled, and the Titans went perfect timing in the end zone. Oh, that was PI. You're right, Oshkon. That is a flag. I still need to send the number. Yeah, yeah, send the Stickum guy this number. They're doing the perfect timing. The Titans may have just put the game away thanks to a Dylan Sampson fumble. Oh man, I didn't see I'm watching way too many games right now to be too analytical, but that definitely was a PI. Good call, Oshkon. Always appreciate you from the top rope. Anyways, James Cook down at the 1, bro. We needed him to score there. We do need Cook. We need Cook. This is probably gonna be, I know, I'm very familiar with the Bills. This is gonna be a Josh Allen vulture if I've ever seen one. This is big, fellas. This is big. Let's go Titans. Need that number 1 pick. Yeah, there you go, Otis. The dream's not dead yet for Raider Nation. YouTube chat's been really weird today. I feel like I'm missing a bunch of chats because they're showing up at different times, but whatever. Let's see. James Cook again. Wait, what? I thought he just went down at the 1. Wait, am I crazy? Timeout. Oh, I see. Okay. Anyway, 3rd and 3 for James Cook. Dude, nothing is better than hating on Shador. It's so cathartic. Well, the Titans are really enjoying it. Cook fumbled. No, I'm just messing with you. That's funny. That's a funny prank. Look, at the end of the day, I clinched my fantasy playoffs. It's just if I win and the guy that I need to lose loses, we get a first round bye. But more importantly, Oshkan Pakshir 4058 needs me to win to make the playoffs. So that's why he's more into it than I am. And to be honest, I'm not too mad at it. But yeah, touchdown Shamir DK. There you go. Titans might have just buried it in what could be the game of the year. Titans just buried it. I'm having so much fun. This has been a great day. Feel better about my situation. We've watched some great football. Timing's been off, but you know what? By timing, I mean the perfect timing that Jarvis talking about. For anyone who does the perfect timing and they're not Shador should be penalized, ejected for such blasphemy. Exactly. Yeah, it's crazy. You can't do that. That should be unsportsmanlike. You can't steal his thing. Rico Santoro. That's him. That's the guy. You'll be clinching something else if he fumbles again. Yeah, I'll be... Josh is going to keep it. Oh, wait. Whoa! Josh Allen finds Dawson Knox in the end zone. What a play. Nice pass. Anyone but James Cook. Wow. You missed the Hinge update. Don't worry, Mom. There wasn't a lot. I'm just trying to figure out if this girl's playing games or not. But the chat helped. The chat helped. Just play what we learned today. Play the game. You know, be you know, a little playful, a little mysterious. Don't give up all the power in a relationship dynamic. And vets have it tough. So she's probably not lying to me. Wait, incomplete. Oh, it is incomplete. Oh, it's for sure incomplete. Jeez, I didn't even see it from that angle. Dawson Knox couldn't hold on. Ball's slick. It's snowing. Wow, red zone is so behind. Oh my gosh. Did they confirm the touchdown? That was for sure. Yeah, for sure incomplete. What? Yeah. 4th and goal. Feel like they got to go for it. You might be wondering. I think that was the first time I've sneezed on stream. You might be wondering. Oh, great. A progressive AI ad. Great. That's so cool. You might be wondering, did I really just sneeze 7 times? Yeah, I do that. Girls don't need to play games. They need to make sure they're safe. There you go. Give it to 4. Bless you. Thanks, Mohammed. There you go, John. Should we pin that one? Come on, Josh. Throw it to Cook. Josh. Touchdown. Is that King? Who is it? Spencer Hayes? Is it? Jackson Hawes. Thanks, American Dragon. Son for the bless you. Oshkon's pissed and so am I. Allen vulturing touchdowns like hurts. Yeah, honestly. Girls don't need to play games. They need to make sure they're safe. There you go. In case anyone was wondering. That's game. John's dishing out free game today. John the surgeon, we found out. I'm a surgeon. I wanted to bring that out. 6 or 7 times. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's it. I sneezed. Yeah, 6 or 7 times. Yeah, that's me. Well, James Cook was a blocker. Oh my God, you see Josh? He went like this. He's doing the Shador. It's a movement. He didn't actually. He went like this, but he kind of twisted the wrist a little bit. The fact that Titans are making fun of Shador Sanders is like, it's pretty funny. It's messed up, but it's pretty hilarious. Okay, Ravens Steelers getting close, and Aaron Rodgers just got intercepted. Okay. So as much as this is going to hurt, and believe me, this is going to hurt a lot, but I am now turning off Titans Browns and watching Steelers Ravens. Riley Leonard, safety in the end zone. That blows. I really don't want to turn off Titans Browns. I'm having too much fun with this game. I'm leaving it on. We'll keep following Ravens Steelers. We'll keep it right here. We'll see what's going on. Josh Allen saves my team part 1,349. There you go. That's what I mean. But I'm kind of anti-drafting quarterback high, but you know, it's a case-by-case basis. There's a reason they would rather run into a bear in the woods than a dude. That's very true. That is true. What are we talking about? Wait. Oh, the girls. The girl. I was like, well, I just kind of agreed with you, John. That is true. There's a reason they'd rather run into a bear in the woods than a dude. Fair enough. Got to be protected. Notre Dame took their ball and went home after not making CFP. They're refusing. Really? They're refusing a bowl game? Is that like is that ever been happened before? Has that ever happened? I've never seen that. Refusing a bowl game. Woof. Miami in the playoffs. Shador hate watch cooking. Joe Burrow hate watch cooking. Today is the best day ever. I'm glad Giants fan 10 is feeling good. I think we're all having fun today. The bear thing is real. Is that like a study? Is that like a full-on study that they've done? They polled 100 women. We surveyed 100 women. Top 5 things you'd rather see in the woods than a man. A bear. A woman with a loaded gun. You know, all kinds of options. 21 points in 4.5 minutes is crazy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The Bills are, yeah. This is nuts. It is now 39-28. And Shador got hit. You all right, Shador? Dude, he got cracked. Is that roughing? Did they call roughing on that? They should have. His head went straight into the ground. They did not. Okay. Can't believe that Notre Dame thing. Is that true? Anyway, so Saints Tampa's coming down to the wire. Whoa! Mike Gesicki with a one-handed catch. James Cook can't even hold on to the stupid ball, and Mike Gesicki's going one-hander. In the snow, no less. He didn't even need to. He just went straight up. But what happens if you're lucky Stephen Hawking's chasing you in the forest? Well, apparently what we've learned about Stephen Hawking, he's maybe he's not such a safe guy to be around in hindsight. The bear thing is real. Man or bear has its own Wikipedia page. Heard Ravens players really want Harbaugh gone. Yeah, Twitter's saying the same thing about both Harbaugh brothers too. Both Harbaugh brothers are like on the hot seat apparently. Send them to New York, dude. Come on. Team refuse to play bowl games, but it's usually never the big programs like ND. Wow, that's gross. Where's the competition in that? Another reason why I hate college. Just very institutionalized. What the fuck? This is like a current thing too. Man or bear, also called man versus bear. It's a viral social media debate in which women consider whether or not they would be alone with them in the woods with a man or a bear. The meme originates from TikTok. Screenshot HQ posted. Wow. So a journalist commented, but she would still choose the bear. Some men also chose the bear, especially if there was their daughter accounting a man or bear. Many men negatively responded to the common choice of bear among women. That is crazy. That is nuts. I've never heard of that. Can't believe I haven't heard of that. T. Higgins touchdown! How does Hawkins essay someone? I don't know. I don't know. But honestly, I don't know, man. I don't even know how to finish that. He's just like, it's Stephen Hawking. It's weird. It's Shador just got bad at the line. That was not a good throw. That is so weird. T. Higgins went one-handed too. Jeez. T. Higgins and Mike Gesicki just went one-handed to keep this game close. God, bro really buried what would have been a great game. Higgins with a one-hander. Yeah, Hawkins sucks. Anyway. Christopher Reese post-accident. You can keep him, Jim. I'll take John. Yeah, there you go. You can keep Jim. I'll take... Let's go, John. Let's go, John. John Harbaugh. And John S., the surgeon. I fully agree with, from a female perspective, that I would choose the bear. Well, okay, all right, I got a question for you fellas. Would you rather be in the forest with a bear or an angry James Harrison? Oh, Joe Burrow fumbled on the 2-point. Damn it. Bengals down 5. Joe Burrow's really tanking this game. This slippery ball's killing him. Trevor's the lead. He needs to be up there on Hunter's Hill. He will be. He will be. I've been saying it for weeks. Of course, Dan Jones did get hurt, but Trevor is looking good. The worst thing a bear can do to me isn't as bad as the worst thing a man could do to me. Hey, you know what? I get the argument. I'm not one of those guys that's like, how dare they? Like, I get it. There's a chance a bear doesn't attack you. Browns punt blocked. This game is over. This game is over. I get the implication I just made there, in case you missed it, by the way, is if there is a man and a woman in the woods, 100% of the time, crazy shit is going to happen. Which is a pretty dangerous assumption. But again, how did we get to this conversation? The man versus the bear thing. How did we get here? I'm taking the bear over an angry, roided out James Harrison. Harrison, I would give the 47-year-old rounds. Yeah, you see? What kind of question? See what I mean? I would rather... If it's a black bear, bro, I'd rather be in the forest with a black bear than James Harrison. For sure. You can scare off a black bear. I literally have in my life. A grizzly, maybe not. But if James Harrison's intent is to kill you, it's a dangerous game. And I shouldn't say that word on YouTube, but whatever. Let me pull up Ravens Steelers. Daniel's injury doesn't affect Trevor Torch in the Colts defense. Well, I mean, they did have the ball for the bulk of the game, but yeah, I guess. Okay, Bills, let's put this one away. Maybe 1 or 2 first downs and Bills are winning. Huge. So bears rarely attack people. Only old bears attack people. Huh. Polar bears are different. But yeah, I'm with you, Mohammed. It's a nice little fact to know. I merit a stand-up bit on how embarrassing it may be to be essayed by Stephen Hawking. Tread lightly, Jarv. I'll tell you, I've tried some edgier jokes in a stand-up room. If it is not a great joke, people will hate you instantly. We got here because personal safety bridges a large chunk of the gap of what you wish you knew about women. Wow. Wow. Another just heater. John joins these streams and makes me feel dumb as hell. Man. Yeah, shout out John S. Not to be confused with John Lee, aka Blitz and Godzilla. We got 2 Johns in here and they're both sick. And sometimes, if we're lucky, John Ratcliffe joins, the Jets fan, who also is a prison guard. So there you go. 2-minute warning in Buffalo. This game's coming down to the wire. Also, the Saints are holding on at the moment, but I think we're going to get Bucks football. Yep, 4th and 11. So the Saints are going to punt it away to Tampa with 1:54 to go. No timeouts left, but the Bucks have plenty of time. Also, Ravens driving down 5. Driving there into Steelers territory on 1st and 10. Pass to Derrick Henry goes incomplete. Ball was too low from Lamar. Also, Bears with Cubs will attack people. You got to be careful. John S. makes this stream a philosophy stream. Philosophy, but also a deep coaching and quarterback analysis. You get a little bit of everything. You're not a real man if you haven't watched 2 Girls, 1 Copy of Madden 11. Wait, what? What is that? I guess I'm not a real man, Otis. I've heard of the 2 Girls, 1... I'll say... yeah, I've heard of 2 Girls, 1 Cup. I've heard of that. I've you know... That was a tough day when I found out about that one. But, what does Madden 11 have to do with it? Am I crazy? The question is, does the bear man know I'm in the forest? Mom, that's really taking this question. Let's say that you come face to face, toe to toe with these creatures. Low key, if I were a woman, I kind of agree. Low key. I don't know, man. Oh boy, I don't know. I'm gonna float this question to a lot of people this week. Oh, Jesus. My flag football group chat's freaking out. They're like, Hunter, where are you? It's like, guys, I'm on stream. Wait a minute. Zay Flowers. Can they catch him? Zay Flowers to the outside. Down at the 13. This game's getting sick. Damn it. Where's my phone? Jesus. Nothing like getting personally called out in the group chat. Damn. Hunter, where? Yeah. Yes, I'll be there. Okay. You know what? Next time you go out with her, tell her to text you when she gets home safe. Whoa. Good game. Last time I took her home, though. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Baker Mayfield just threw an awful pass that easily should have been picked, but the guy dropped it. Touchdown! Oh no! Isaiah Likely dropped it! They're going to call it a catch? Touchdown, Ravens! Isaiah Likely caught it, apparently survived the ground, and then dropped it. It is either an incomplete pass or a touchdown. It is not a fumble, because it was in the end zone. Touchdown Ravens. They are now up 2 pending an extra point. If I were them, I'd go for 2, so we'll see how this game shakes out. That's a good tip, though, John. Last time I dropped at her place, though, but good call. Good call. 2nd and 7 for the Bills. Josh Allen sacked! No way! Josh Allen sacked, and we're going to get a Bengals timeout. Now, if you're the Bills, you kind of have to throw for this one, 3rd and 15. But if you don't get it, you're giving the Bengals a minute 45 maybe with the ball back. Provided it's an incomplete pass. Oh boy, this is tricky. A lot of big decisions being made here. Wait, Madden 11 Cup. Real men watch 2 girls, 1 copy of Madden 11. Well, Madden 11 beats. Madden 11's a great game. That's what I'll say, Otis. I'm not following you, but like, Madden 11's a great game. It's better than Cup. Real men. It's better than Cup. Real men watch 2 girls, 1 copy of Madden 11. Okay, I'm just gonna Google this, see if I'm like missing something. 2 girls, 1 copy. You don't already do that, Hannah? I do text her. I do text her when I get home safe. I do this stuff. Yeah, John, I do it. It's just the first couple dates. It's the kind of thing that I would forget. But I always text her after the date, being like, hey, you know, 3rd and 15 Bills. Like, hey, you know, had a great time tonight. Made it home safe. Hope you did as well, or some shit like that. 3rd and 15. Bills are gonna throw it. Josh Allen. Oh my God, he's gonna run. He's gonna get it. Whoa! Josh Allen just put the game away on a 1st down run. He is fired up. The entire city of Buffalo is rocking and rolling. I'm not going to look up 2 girls, 1 cup. I want to look up this Madden thing. I'm not going to show it on stream because I could get my account taken down quick. Real men watch 2 girls, 1 copy of Madden 11. I'm just gonna see how far this Google search takes me. Watch 2. Nope, not doing it. Nope. Not gonna finish it. Not gonna finish it. Not this time, Otis. Not this time. I've seen 2 girls, 1 cup though. I'm familiar. It's not like it's gonna be not much of a surprise. Nothing there I haven't seen. Anyways, yeah. So Josh Allen called game. How did the Bengals let that happen? I have no clue. It feels like it's much tougher to tackle Josh Allen in the snow. I don't know why, but it feels like it is. He's just like quick and strong, and it's cold. You don't want to run into Josh Allen, so people hesitate. I don't know what they're calling the Isaiah Likely catch. And by the way, did the Browns come back? They did not. So Bills-Bengals is going to end as a pretty great game. A real barn burner. Also, Broncos-Raiders is on. Jeez. We're well over 3 hours in this stream. Drop a like if you haven't already. Bengals put the game away, or Bills put the game away. I think that effectively eliminates the Bengals from the playoffs, which is a bit of a heartbreaker. Now they're at 4-9. You don't love it, especially if the Ravens go down and punch this one in. You really don't love it. I love you, Josh Allen, again. Yeah, there you go. Ravens run some stupid read option on 3rd and 2. There is a flag down, but they ran some bullshit read option. That sucked. Well, Joe Burrow walking off angry once again. I mean, there's no one to blame but yourself in this one, Joe. 2 really bad picks. It was an illegal formation by the Ravens, but the Steelers are going to decline it. So now it is 4th down, 4th and maybe 4 for the Ravens. So I'm going to take off Bengals, Bills, and put on a... oh boy, what game? Is any game left like kind of close? Not really. Yeah, no, there's nothing really. Okay, I guess we'll watch Titans, Browns for the bit. Not losing sleep after the Bengals not qualifying. I am. I wanted to see them in the playoffs. I didn't want to see the damn Steelers. And Ravens go for it on 4th and 5, and Lamar is incomplete. Damn. That game went from 28-11 to 34-39. Crazy. Yeah, dude. That was a wild game. Bengals, Bills. It's always good football. If the NFL had a committee like college does, that would be fun. I'd hate it. It would be awful. But it probably would allow us to have some more fun matchups. That I'll say, because every time the Bengals are in a big game, they always show up and make it at least interesting. Hate it or love it. You need your feet to tackle a Grizzly like Josh Allen. You know, a team that has a bad coach and bad weather if the players are wearing a spat on their ankles and their skill players are bare arms. So you're saying Zach Taylor doesn't understand weather? You need cleats in the ground. You need long sleeves for the ball handlers for an extra layer of friction so the ball doesn't come loose. Wow. I swear, man, I always get more and more surprised by John's knowledge. Also for the girl. Okay, I am now in. I am now in. My flag football team recognizes that I will be playing. All right, well, the Steelers just have to play keep away. Meanwhile, Shador, look, the Browns could come back if Shador just like skies one. Harold Fannin over the middle. I cannot believe James Cook got stuffed multiple times. I got to pull up my fantasy matchup real quick if you don't mind, fellas. I am in decent shape. 74% shot to win. Cam Little has 11 points. We'll take it. Yeah, damn. James Cook really let us down, though. Harold Fannin, on the other hand, has 15. Darnell Mooney's touchdown getting called off killed me. The Dolphins' defense had 16, by the way, so that's kind of big. Parcells would send you back to the locker room if you broke those rules. Damn. Parcells was such an OG. That guy, it's old school football, man. Okay. Actually in pretty good shape in fantasy. No way. Need Bowers to get going, though. Anyways. You watch enough Parcells, you'll learn everything. Damn. How do you watch Parcells? Like, do you watch, like, the Giants games of old? Do you watch documentaries? Do you watch... Like, what do you watch to really capture Parcells? Saints beat the Bucks. Did that game end? Wait a minute, I just realized. That game ended? I thought I had it in the quad box. I was wondering, I was like, why do I have Ravens Steelers in multiple boxes? What the hell happened? I'm the worst. I'm literally the worst. I didn't even pay attention to the end of this game. Downs. They just went straight 2 incompletions and then just short. Saints win. And just like that, the Panthers are back in the driver's seat in the NFC South race. Golly, man. I don't know if these are updated yet, but I'm assuming not. Oh, maybe actually they are. Wow. Tampa's now what, 7-6, are they? I think so, yeah. 7-6. So now the Panthers are firmly in the driver's seat. Wow. Wow. Seahawks beat the Falcons. I told you guys Seahawks are my #1 team as it stands right now. I got a weird feeling the Seahawks are going to win. The 2 girls thing, nothing came up. All right, Muhammad bravely searched it up. Shador Sanders rushing touchdown? Wait a minute. Whoa! Damn, I should have started him. Damn. Well, I don't know if Hayes still here, but Shador Sanders rushing touchdown. What, you didn't start Shador Sanders in fantasy this week? What, are you crazy? Meanwhile, the Steelers throw it on 3rd and 7, incomplete. So now the Ravens are going to get 2 minutes and 1 more drive. Meanwhile, someone's scoring. Maybe. Oh, geez. Never mind. The Titans picked up a fumble on the 2-point, and the guy just didn't have the juice. I think he got hurt or something. The safety just didn't have the juice to outrun the linebackers. Mind you, Riley Leonard rushing touchdown. Riley Leonard might be good. Shoot, he's moving up the hill. Perfect timing, Jeffrey. Perfect timing. Trevor is soaked. Okay, let's watch the Shador run again. This was so sick. In the face of pressure, Shador rolls right. He sees some space. He takes it and scores. That's so cool. Shador Sanders just scored a touchdown in the end zone. Is he going to do it? He did it. Screw you, Titans, for making fun of Shador Sanders. TBS just made up the 2 girls, 1 copy of Madden 11. I don't know. Don't know why y'all look so much into it, you freaks. Otis, we trust you. I thought there was like some niche internet video that I didn't know about women talking about Madden 11. I thought that was going to be funny, but we'll take it. Titans linebacker didn't have the juice. No, he did not. Dude, I am going to mute this group chat. I am livid right now, man. I am getting nonstop texts. And again, I said I was going to stream through the first window of games, even though Broncos Raiders is like firmly going on right now. So I'm going to take a guess that Titans Browns is going to be the last game in our slate for this morning. But this has been a fun week of football thus far. No Giants to lose. You get Shador Sanders lighting it up. Shador versus Cam Ward is not disappointing. Saints beat the Bucks, which is crazy. Bills Bengals was nuts. Seahawks looked great in that second half. A lot of things happened. So if you've been watching football today, you're definitely leaving happy. Thought it was 2 girls play all of Madden 11 up to the Super Bowl. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, 2 girls do a franchise mode in Madden 11. That'd be sick. 'Cause Madden 11 is a great game. Great game. Okay, so we got Steelers Ravens as the main one to watch. Wow, the field aesthetic for Ravens, or not Ravens, Raiders Broncos is kind of gross. Don't care for it. Don't like it very much. Monsters Incorporated football tomorrow. That's right, Monsters Inc. And I probably am going to watch that instead of Chargers Eagles, my 2 least favorite teams. I'd rather watch Mike and Sully run around, see what Randall's up to. I know a lot of Chargers fans that remind me of Randall from Monsters Inc. We get a touchdown and go for 2. We will have overtime. A man can dream. A man can dream. Let's do it. Come on, Browns. It says the Titans have a 95% shot to win. I doubt it. I doubt it. They clearly forgot. There's 4 minutes left. It's a 1-score game, and they have a 95 or 97% shot. Meanwhile, Denver's ran off almost 10 minutes on this clock on this first drive. So that's wild. 2nd and 10. Tony Pollard goes nowhere. We're going to get 3rd and long for the Titans. 2 girls, 1 copy of Madden 08 is a real thing, I think. All right. I'm just going to search 2 girls, 1 copy of Madden. Not a thing. You got me again, Otis. Twice. Sure distracting from a massive choke job by this defense. He's kind of saving the team a little bit. Yeah, 31 points. Were there any special team scores, or was it all just offense? 31 points out of the Titans is jarring. That's for sure. 3rd and 8, by the way. And nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Spears goes... Oh, no. Yeah, Spears goes nowhere. Damn. Whole lot of nothing. All right, let's see the play-by-play really quick for this one. Yeah. Straight up. To be fair, Shedeur did turn the ball over in his own territory. But other than that, and Sampson turned it over too. So two turnovers. You can't put it all on the defense. 2 turnovers are big difference makers in this one. But you would like to see Shedeur pull it out and win this game. 17 for 35, 302. Yeah, look, it's not the cleanest box score, but if they can put out a win, that would be sick. And I hope they do. That would really put the Giants in a good spot draft position-wise. They got ran on badly even before 12 started turning it over. That is true. That is true. Tony Pollard had a pretty solid day. 2 touchdowns. Anyway, Ravens are driving. 1st and 20, though. Not an ideal way to start a drive. Browns have the football back with a chance to score. Could you imagine? That's Randall American. Is there a Monsters Inc. guy that's invisible? Yeah, that's Randall. Yeah, exactly. I was like, wait, what are we talking about? Yeah, Randall. Randall's the invisible guy. So Randall's going to be Jalen Hurts. Okay, I don't know why the Ravens are playing this check-down-ass offense. Lamar throws it to Zay Flowers behind the line of scrimmage. So now it's 3rd and 11. Defense put them down early, made Shedeur press. He's definitely that kind of guy who will try and be a hero when he's down. That is true. That one pick was definitely hero ball. Bo Nix touchdown for the Broncos, by the way. Oh, damn, I got to play the Wordle. Shoot. Lamar on 3rd and 11 keeps it himself. Ooh, almost gets the first down, but not quite. About 2 yards short. Harold Fannin! Big play. 1st down, Browns. Flag on the play, unfortunately. We'll see what this is. Roughing the passer. They rough Shedeur. Shoot, man. The Browns are moving the football. It's so crazy. It just might work. Girls want to feel safe. Jihad Ward doing his thing. Seriously. Yeah, he went... Oh, man, he went helmet to helmet. Oh, that's so frustrating as a defensive player, but, we all know it. Did the Bo Nix touchdown get called back? I don't think so. No, it didn't. We don't have any Broncos fans in here anymore, do we? Sunday Night Football's Chiefs-Texans. We don't have any Broncos fans in here, do we? Because let me say this. I don't care if there are any Broncos fans in here. I'll defend this. I think their new uniforms are gross. I do. I don't like them at all. I don't like the Broncos' new uniforms at all. I just watched a commercial where I saw a guy wearing it not on the football field. It was like an office guy who's wearing his jersey in the office, whatever. But it looks so gross on person. I realized I've never seen someone wear a one of the new Broncos jerseys just as a shirt, you know? Don't care for it. Don't like it. Chad Ward's a monster of a man that never sticks with a team because he's too dumb. Come on, Browns, tie the game. Yeah, you're right. No, yeah, Jihad Ward is a freak of nature, but he is physical. He will get the job done and then piss you off afterwards. Okay. Jeez, man, the Ravens are killing a lot of clock here, man. 30 seconds. And the ball's in the 42. My God. 30 seconds, dude. They can move, throw it vertically. I know it's easier said than done, but like, push the ball vertically. Whereas physical gifts of borderline Hall of Famers, it's a shame you can't do enough to stay with the team. Oh, there it is. Charlie Kolar, big first down. Come on, Ravens. Tempo, tempo, tempo. Spike it, spike it. The Ravens aren't going to win this game. They really butchered this last drive. This is crazy. The play calling from the Ravens on this last drive has been abysmal, to say the least. The fact that they needed 5, and they're sitting here with 16 seconds left, and they're on the 40. Dude. And that's going to get called back. Who do you think? Oh, Bears or Packs? I think I picked the Bear. I think I picked the Packers, actually, right? Yeah, I picked the Packers minus 6.5. I do hope the Bears win, though. No offense to any Packers fans in the chat, but Bears are just a more fun story. Okay, we're going to get a timeout Steelers. God, man. Drop a like if you hate how John Harbaugh's called this last drive. Way too much dink and dunk. Anyways. We're about to see both of these last 2 games come to a close. If the Browns don't convert on 3rd and 4 and 4th and 4, then we will get a Titans dub. And if the Ravens don't find a way to go 40 yards in 16 seconds, we will get a Steelers dub and a Steelers team that will be #1 in the AFC North despite all the crap. Remind me to never say crap again. It's like one of my least favorite words. I just don't like it. All the stuff Mike Tomlin took this week in the media will all dissolve to nothing. All that's solid melts into air, as they say in the football space. Come on. Don't you hate it when you have to crack your knuckle and it's not working? Damn. Anyways. And we get to see some Geno Smith action. There you go. Ian Thomas over the middle. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Lamar Jackson rolling left. He finds, is that Kolar again? Mandrews out of bounds. 9-yard chunk play. Good one, Ravens. Okay. Well, oh shit, I just realized oh shit. Just realized someone texted me on like Monday asking me to hang out on Thursday and I forgot to respond. Damn, I gotta text him. Shoot. Every year I root for the Steelers to win the North. This is a huge win for Tomlin. It is. This is big. I'm the opposite. I root for the Steelers to not take the North because I hate watching their brand of football. But to each their own. 3rd and 1. Likely the last play unless they go out of bounds here. Steelers are playing very far back. Come on, Lamar. Steelers rush 4 because that's what winning teams do. Lamar gets sacked. No shot. And that is it. That is your game. Oh, Sampson! Dylan Sampson down at the 15. Browns are living large, and the Steelers find a way to win. Unbelievable. What a turn of events. What a turn of events. Goodness. Raiders also moving the football. Who said the Broncos had a Super Bowl defense? I didn't. Golly, man. Okay. Well, the Ravens really tanked that last drive. Did someone say anything about Harbaugh? I love how John Harbaugh is calling this drive because the Ravens are losing because of it. Yeah, there you go, Otis. Yeah. Meanwhile, Shador checks it down again to Jerome Ford, who gets a few yards. He wants a face mask. They throw a flag for a face mask. There it is. Browns are going to get half the distance to the goal. Down 8 to the Titans. Face mask on Jerome Ford. Yep, there you go. Yep, pretty clear and obvious as well. Damn. Woof. Aaron Rodgers and Mason Rudolph are firing each other up. This is fun. This is a good day for sports. The sports fans everywhere rejoice. Oh my gosh, fellas. And I am knocking on the door. I'm knocking on the door of winning in fantasy and sealing the number one. Sealing the number one spot. I'm knocking on the door. I'm knocking on the door. Come on. First and goal. Okay. This can be second. I just didn't even say what happened. Yeah, Shador threw it to Dylan Sampson. Got incomplete. Sure as a god, he's gotten over 30 points. Dude, I wanted to start him. Damn it, I dropped him too. I wanted to save a spot for Blake Corum. Don't know why. Who would keep Blake Corum when Shador Sanders is right there for the taking? I literally could have just put Rome in IR and just kept Shador. Damn me. Also, Trey Benson, what a bust. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Cardinals. Anyway, we got Bears-Packers kicking off. We got Rams-Cardinals kicking off. We got Geno Smith finding Thomas again for a first down. Shador on second and goal. Throws corner of the end zone. Come on! Fannin! Touchdown, Browns! Yeah! Yeah! Harold Fannin! Shador to Fannin! Come on! Who are you going to call? Let's confirm that touchdown. But I started Fannin in fantasy. Let's go! Friend of the channel, Harold Fannin. Let's go. Shador's a god. He got me. I started him over Herbert, and it looks like I made the right choice. Yes, it does. Harold Fannin has 25 points. Let's go. Let's go. When in doubt, who are you going to call? Shador's number one target, Harold Fannin. Let's go. Can we get Brock Bowers the football, Raiders? Jeez. 2-point try. This is big. This is basically for the game, more or less. If they get this, we're going OT. Fake reverse. What is happening, Quinshawn? No, throw it. What is happening? What was that? Oh, Quinshawn Judkins messed up the reverse. No, Quinshawn blew it. And that is going to be our game, more or less, in Cleveland. Was that Quinshawn or was that Gage Lavardane? Perfect timing, but the Browns blew it. Damn, what a game. Judkins forgot to pitch it. Was it an option? Either way, it went incomplete. And that is that. Wow. A real heartbreaker. Come on, Stefanski, develop the QB and put him in. Stefanski played that one cowardly. He played it cowardly. Unreal. Unreal. I'm hurting, fellas. That was going to be a good one. Well, Browns lost, so that sucks. But anyways, yeah. So as soon as this game ends, Otis is rooting for the Titans to win. It looks like that's going to cash. Damn it. Shador Sanders, 300 yards, passing 4 touchdowns. No way. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right, man. Wow. Shador Sanders. Or is it 3? 4 total touchdowns, I see. 4 total touchdowns for Shador Sanders. MVP, led the team in passing, obviously. Led the team in rushing, obviously. Cam Ward, look, if you're comparing stat lines, Shador outplayed Cam Ward in pretty much every way. Cam Ward relied a lot on his run game. Clearly, Tony Pollard had a career day. Coaches are so dumb, so dumb. Shador, you are a Falcon. Yes. I guess Brock Bowers, touchdown Raiders. Let's go. Geno Smith is rolling. And the Browns onside kick it straight to Chimere DK, who recovers it, and that is game in Cleveland. That is Bowers, and that is Fannin Oshkon. You can rejoice. It looks good. It looks good. Let's go, Hunt. Yep. How could you not? Who are you going to call? Game's not over yet, but I feel pretty good about it. Oh, boy. Anyways. What are we talking about? Yeah, so Cam Ward played like garbage. That's what I was going to say. Sure didn't play perfect, right? But he did what he needed to do. Considering Cam Ward his defense helped him out a bunch. Considering, the 2 turnovers, Cam Ward also turned over himself. Shador threw a pick. You know, I mean, we're just comparing the two. Just Cam Ward just got smoked by Shador Sanders. Never know, we can get a fumble. That's true, but I think they're going to kneel it down. Wow, what a game. What a slate of games, honestly. What a slate of games. Damn. Woof. And they're re-showing the Jalen Warren touchdown. That was sweet. So, yeah. Let's get it. What a day. What a day for football. I'm having fun. I'm just kind of checking my fantasy matchup now because I kind of need to win. I need someone to lose. I need to win. I need first place to lose. And if that happens, we are in great shape. Of course. Of course, the guy I need to win sat Tony Pollard in favor of Kenneth Gainwell. My God. Anyways. Whatever. I don't even care. I don't know if I want the Raiders to tank or win. Let's go for the dub. Let's go for the dub, Otis. Why not? Okay. So Dan Jones, non-contact injury. Packers moving the football. And Titans win, despite Cam Ward playing like garbage. Because, yeah, they can just kneel it down twice, right? Like, what are we doing here? Shooter's wearing a beanie. What is there to show? What are we comparing? But yeah, fellas, this has been fun. This has been a great slate of games. I've had a lot of fun with this. I kind of, the last few minutes I've been kind of checking fantasy, which I told myself I wasn't going to do, but feeling good about it. So yeah, guys, it's been a fun Sunday morning slate. As soon as Titans Browns ends, I'm going to hop off and start stretching out and getting warmed up for my adult flag game. But you know where I'll be tonight, because like we always say around here, if professional football is played, then Hunnaball will be streaming that night. Tony Pollard just changes directions. Wait a minute. Wow, okay. Interesting. Well, Titans, man. They killed enough clock to where they can realistically just punt the ball away. Or just, go for it on fourth and just throw it up in the air. Who knows? Anyways, so as soon as this game ends, fellas, we're going to call it. But this has been a lot of fun. He's got me in the playoffs. Thanks, Ashkan. It's been a lot of fun, guys. I'm excited. And yeah, cool stuff ahead. We're streaming tonight. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm all over the place. Shador Sanders better than Cam Ward. Tonight we're going to be streaming. That's what I'm going to say. So we're streaming after Chiefs Texans. I'll be able to discuss Bears Packers, Rams Cardinals, which the Cardinals are down, or Cardinals are up, which is crazy. Yeah. Hell, maybe even Broncos Raiders will get close. Damn, the Giants might actually stumble into the number one pick the way this week's going. Shoot. Don't tell me with a good time. And also, Bengals Bills was 6. So let's do a quick little just game recap. Well, yeah. So Titans Browns is officially over. Let's just do a really quick game recap. If I can just pause this stupid video. Okay. Really quick game recap. Titans Browns, way better than anyone thought. I said Super Bowl matchup for the title of the stream kind of ironically, but this was sick. Steelers Ravens, never fails to disappoint, but damn, if anything disappointing in this one, it's John Harbaugh's play calling. Ravens are 6-7. Seahawks, Falcons, the game was tied at half. Then the Seahawks just poured it on like crazy in the second half. Falcons are so weird. Bengals Bills was one of the best games of the season. Joe Burrow threw back-to-back interceptions that completely burned them. Bengals are effectively out of the playoffs now. That sucks. Commanders Vikings, 9 is back. 9 is back like he never left. He's moving up like 5 tiers. Dolphins Jets. Dolphins are going to make a playoff push. They're also 6-7. Dolphins are going to make a playoff push. Mike McDaniel saved his job. Saints beat Tampa. What? Yeah, that happened. Saints beat Tampa. Cool. And Jags over the Colts. Unfortunately, Dan Jones probably almost certainly tore his Achilles, maybe more, but Dan Jones is probably out for the season. So for one last time, let's get a moment of silence for Dan Jones. Hurts my heart. Hurts my heart. Hank got a Saints dub and a Milo Sweet Tea. We are up. And I got my Diet Coke still. Huzzah. We should have tied the game. What are we doing? They're going for reverses. I know. That was a whack play call. Didn't love it out of Stefanski. Didn't love it at all. But yeah, guys, drop a like if you haven't already. I hope you enjoy this second window of games. I got to go to the bathroom hella bad, but this has been fun. And I also appreciate you guys not only being here, watching the games along with me, and us all hanging out, but also helping me with my dating struggles. Appreciate you guys always. Just an Idea Gaming, Indiana Jones. We're all sad. We're hurting. We're really hurting. But yeah, fellas, drop a like if you haven't already. And if you're like, damn, I want to watch more Hunnaball, we'll be back tonight and tomorrow night. So I'll see you guys after Sunday Night Football tonight. If I'm late, sorry. I'm going to try my best to be on time, but just know there will be a stream tonight no matter what. I will be here no matter what. Because it might be a late night for me. But anyways, that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to hit the can here. But I will see you guys tonight. Hunnaball. Shador Sanders.